Yo! What up, Gorda the Great and Take? How's it going? Happy Tuesday! Hope you guys doing well. Only people here so far, so congratulations. You are the special two. You win the prize. My never-ending love and adoration. Contaminate, daminate. Hello. J. Merrill, what's up? Any frogs? I don't know what that means, but no, I guess not, since I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Can't wait till my opponent plays Evolving Missiles on my 5-drop. It turns into Mailbox Dancer, and they don't just evolve my minion, but they get a coin too. Yeah, great news, huh? That is an interesting low roll, I guess, off of any kind of random effect, isn't it? If you hit it. Hey, Yopper. Hey, Commander Keen, Sir Rector, Oakheart. I'm doing good. Yopper, how are you doing? Just posted a video. Feeling a little behind lately. Like, I think I over-edited my last few videos. I mean, you know, the result was good, but just value per time commitment, I think, was a little too high. And it kind of has put me behind. I'm going to have to loosen up the editing a little bit, or I'm just not going to have enough time to get everything I need to get done. So may have to be a little less specific and cutting out dead air. And well, I'll probably always cut out dead air, but lately I've been cutting out any sort of drawn out thought processes in my try hard videos. So if I spend like 30 seconds talking through a turn, I'll often chop out like 20 seconds of it and stuff, which takes a little bit more qualitative assessment of like, is this worth keeping or not, which takes a lot of time. So I may just have to keep that stuff in. We'll see. Hey, Katie Page. Ooh, the DMV is always the worst. Ugh. Kirsten Lopez says, was watching your latest video, but decided to switch to the real deal. That's fake me over there. He's a past version of my current self. He's fake. Thank you, Kirsten Lopez, for swinging by. Hey, Turtle of Fury. Hey, Wild Bill. Hey, Norin Rod. Hey, Mandy Geo. I wanted to talk through these new card previews a little bit before we kick it off. I'm not going to do Book of Kurtrus on stream today. It's just... number one, I don't feel like well, number one, I'm late. Like, everybody's already probably done it, so it's less exciting to see live. Number two, I don't know if I put on the best show with it. I feel like I just don't have it's not the most fun for me, so I feel like I do it a disservice. Number three, I'm going to do it off stream so that it's so much easier to edit. If I don't have to worry about Twitch chat and interacting with you guys, I just don't have to edit it at all, basically. I can just sit down, play it, and then just plop it on YouTube, because there's no... You know, I may cut out any pauses or anything, but there's no like back and forth to edit through, so it just saves me a million years worth of time to do it off stream. So we'll probably do it that way. But anyway, hey everybody. Either way, your content is awesome, but I like your thought processes and why you do what you do. It helps me make games. That's good to know. I mean, the problem was, like, you know, I put out an 1.5 hour long video of whatever that legend, or not, the Try Hard series or whatever, right? So it was originally like 2 hours and 14 minutes. I cut out like 44 minutes of non-vital play. So like 30 seconds of talking here, a minute in between games here, 20 seconds of talking here, and I ended up cutting 45 minutes off the runtime, which is good, because I think about 1.5 hours is as long as the video can really meaningfully go. So... Snackback, thanks for the 100 bits. Good afternoon, right back at you. That's so nice. What a welcome to the stream. Kirsten Lopez says, do you have a card reveal? I don't. No, I don't have a card reveal this time. I'm not doing the reveal stream either. This isn't like last time I memed like, oh, I don't have a card reveal, because I knew I was doing the card reveal stream. I don't have the stream this time either. So I am 100% not involved in the card reveal process, which, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you know, it's always an honor to do it. You know, it's always, you know, feels nice and stuff. But frankly, I prefer other people do it. Like, it's I guess the card reveal stream is you know, I definitely would have done that again, I think. That's a pretty big special deal, right? But as far as normal card reveals go, like, you know, I've had my share. I've done a ton. I'm happy for other people to get a chance to do it. You know, it's one of those where it's like, yeah, it's fun to make, it's an honor, all that stuff, but other people are going to get way more out of it than I am, right? Like, you know, the videos don't even get I'll get more views on the card review talking about somebody else's card reveal than I would if I revealed it myself. So, you know, for me, it's just like, well, it's just another video. For some people, right, it's a career-changing sort of life-changing, perhaps, opportunity. So it's silly to be greedy and take all those opportunities from other people, right? So no, I do not have a card reveal. As far as why, I don't know. They usually send me one anyway. I'm glad they're spreading the love a little bit, though. I don't think I made anybody mad or anything. I'm at least participating in one future thing I'm aware of, so I don't think I'm like on the crap list or anything like that. Just no card reveal this time. All right. Regis, you're the man. Thanks, Blue Demon Arm. You're also the person. I don't know if you're the man or not, but you're the person. Thanks. No card reveal, but he's got a mercenaries reveal. No, I know zero about mercenaries. No one's told me anything about mercenaries. I don't know a lick about mercenaries. I am completely unplugged. Anyway, let's talk about these teasers real quick. The ones we haven't seen. I think a lot of these are going to be very hard to figure out what the heck we're looking at. This looks so specific. I wonder if we can figure it out. Maybe it looks like Toronto almost or something, but I think we talked about this one. So this is just some kind of, who knows, right? Generic shield, weapon. Could be literally could be anything. I mean, who knows? It's so zoomed in. This is some kind of, almost looks like a warglaive to me, like the edge of a warglaive blade. The purple also could be, I guess Demon Hunter's usually more fell, so I don't know. Maybe that's like a rogue weapon with some purple glow around it. Are there so many Hearthstone streamers that they can't give one to each? Well, yeah, I guess if you consider across the whole globe, probably for sure. They also just don't reveal most of the cards. You know, they just like dump them at the end or whatever. So I don't know the process really. I just get emails and respond to emails. That's about the extent of my knowledge. I don't know. There's like a dude here with a monocle. He looks awesome. I don't know what kind of creature is that. That's not like an ogre. What is that? What is this creature type? I don't know. I'm guessing some kind of neutral tradable merchant card, though. I just literally don't know what kind of creature that is in World of Warcraft. Like, what race is he? An old Tauren? Maybe it's just a brown orc? I don't know. I can't tell either. Maybe it's just an orc. Yeah, maybe it's just a... it doesn't really look that orcish to me, though. Like, the things under its nose look weird, right? Maybe not. Maybe the orcs look like that sometimes. Yeah, maybe it is just an orc. He has the little tusks of an orc. Yeah, maybe he just looks weird for some reason. I guess it probably is an orc. But it just looks different. I don't know. This looks like a warlock card for sure to me. Like purple glow, kind of a scary hand. I think that's going to be some kind of warlock spell. Like teaming up or something. Summoning something. This is Alex Horley art. I'm 97% sure it looks like Alex Horley hand-painted art. Looks like the belt of like a demon or something. Could it be like a Netheron or something like that? Yeah, it is. I think it is, maybe. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be an Netheron. That's the character Kurtrus is dealing with and stuff, right? And what's her name? Look at that chest plate right here, like this golden bands around the kind of dark red with these little hooks in it, right? And then look at that, like it's the exact same. Red, golden bands, little hooks. That is absolutely an Netheron's torso. That's my guess. Who's revealing that one? Is it like somebody popular or big? Oh, the Play Hearthstone channel. But for a different region, I guess. So, yeah, I'm gonna guess that's 100% another run. Oops, whoopsie. Okay, I don't know. This looks like some kind of demon grabbing something, blowing something up. Cat dog, man. I saw a cloud the other day that looked like cat dog. So you say that. I was thinking about cat dog the other day. Man. Monocle guy is a half ogre. Oh, okay. That might be half ogre, half orc. That would explain some of the weirdness we're seeing in the face for sure. This looks like a mage spell, some kind of glyph or something on a character's hand. This looks like some kind of merchant tradable card. Really hard to guess beyond that. Probably something to do with a coin based on how zoomed in that is, but maybe not. This could just be backgrounds. This looks like it could be something really specific. I don't recognize it offhand, but you know, that's a very specific image. Is anybody able to recognize what this might come from? This weird like purple rope thing with like a little golden chain link or end of a staff or shoulder pad. I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like you might be able to track down specifically what this is a reference to. It's just so, you know, obvious looking. But I don't know it offhand. This looks to be like Tyranda's like waist, kind of. Or maybe it's just a generic priestess. Isn't Tyranda's waist quite a bit like that though? Like her belt and stuff? I guess it's not exactly like that. She doesn't have 3 little moons. I mean, it's very similar, but not precisely that. That she has like a circular gem instead of a diamond one, like an angular one. Maybe some other kind of priestess chilling in Stormwind or something, though. Definitely get that vibe. This looks like an auctioneer. One of the auctioneers in Stormwind. This is, who knows, some kind of Demon Hunter crystal. Ooh, this looks like it could be something specific. I don't know. It looks like an armor set for rogues or something. Anything come to mind for this for you guys? Nothing jumps out at me, but... Oh, actually, never mind. Just found it. It is the Night Slayer armor set, I think, for rogue. See that face on the chest? This is the lowest resolution image on Earth. Here you go. See, that didn't really help much. See that chest with like the skull and stuff? I think that's it, right? I think that's a rogue wearing Night Slayer armor. Which, we don't know what that means really, but some kind of roguish Night Slayer armor character. Yellow spider dude, I don't know. That's going to be some hunter card. This is obviously just some totem. God knows. This also looks to be maybe a totem. It's like a totem that's like biting a dude or something. It's like on his shoulder. I don't know. That looks really funny. I like the look of that card. Some generic person's hand holding an axe. It's going to be hard to figure out what that is. Could be like Rokara or something. It's Groot. Some beholder dude. It's a warlock card, almost certainly, right? This also looks like it could be an armor set for like hunter. I don't know. This looks very specific. I bet somebody out there could figure out what this is too. Cheese, Stormwind cheese. We saw like a cheese vendor in the key art. Oh, that looks really specific to me. What is that? That looks very familiar. Is that like a PvP armor set for Alliance? Like Grand Marshal armor or something? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Or no, maybe it's... Yeah, I think it's this shoulder though, right? This eagle shoulder with the wings. The one here has a little bit more like blue in it, but it looks like the exact same shoulder otherwise. There might be different versions of this model, but I think that's what it's referencing. Maybe it's referencing this version of it. This has like some gray in it. Definitely a very Alliance looking armor set though. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. That's probably gray, not blue. And that's it. That looks like a shredder wheel. Like a piloted shredder wheel. This looks like a scroll being held by some kind of demonic character. I'm sure it's a warlock card. This also appears to be some sort of warlocky character. It's a Wrathguard. Yeah, some kind of unknown demon entity. This kind of looks like it's pretty zoomed in. This might be like background or a spell or something. Cariel's Quest. Oh no, I think we saw that hammer that looks like it's Cariel's Quest. I think this will be Cariel's Quest right here. That's her hammer. I think this will be some kind of PvP character or something. I think they'll, I don't know, just some kind of generic Stormwind character, maybe a legendary wearing that armor set or something, right? Something like that. Kind of looks like a cinnamon bun. It does, and it looks delicious. I can't wait to eat it. So these finish up on July 26th, right? Okay. Wonder if that means there will be a reveal stream on the 27th. Historically, or sometimes actually the 26th. Because usually the reveal streams after the last card reveal, maybe the same day. I think it was on, I think ours was on a Monday last time, but the schedule was also a little different. So I was expecting Wednesday for the card reveal stream this next time, not Monday, because the expansion came out on like a weird day last year, so it was like all squeezed together, I think, maybe, or I don't know, something happened. Yeah, first reveal. Nethron for the final one. No, I'm 100%, well, not 100%, 99% sure this is an Nethron. It's the exact same chest plate. So I think it's this. Also, my headset just died, I think. I got a new, if you didn't notice, I'm wearing a new wireless headset. I didn't charge it before I put it on. I got it in the mail like an hour ago. So I think it just died. I wasn't sure how long the battery would hold from the box, but not very long. So I'm gonna have to switch headsets. Or maybe just not hear the audio. Because who really cares? I don't need to hear game audio. I'm just gonna take the headset off and charge it. Oh, actually I don't have the charger cable set up over here. So never mind. I'm just not gonna listen to the game today. Let me know if you guys can hear the game though. Thought about doing this permanently, but I don't know, because I like the way I look. So I feel like, this is very vain, but I feel like I look skinnier without a headset. I feel like my head looks wider when I have a headset. I need it like makes my whole package look rounder. Whereas if I'm not wearing a headset, the kind of sides of my head are pulled in, so I feel like I look 1,000 times better. But who really cares? My hair also probably looks better too, probably, but no, I was not wearing that one backwards. It has directional. It matters. So, man, again, it's only been a day, and I've lost. We finished yesterday at like 25 something. We've lost almost 300 ranks since yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to climb, guys. I don't stream enough. I don't play the game enough. I don't know what we're gonna do. I may have to grind off stream a little bit. Like, it's a little bit easier for me to hop in for a game or two, without committing to a good, like, stream block. So maybe I'll have to play off stream a little, grind some. But we'll see. We'll see if we can't make some progress today. I'm gonna go for about 3 hours of full gameplay today. Then I'm gonna hop off and record the Book of Heroes thing, or Book of Mercenaries, or whatever. Maybe I can get ahead on videos tonight, although I'm not going to. I'm so behind on videos. I'm doing everything last minute right now instead of being ahead. It's so hard, man. Maybe during card reveal season, starting next week, we'll be able to make more progress, because I'll be doing pretty quick videos. Like, card reveal videos, they demand a lot of availability, but as far as the actual execution, they don't take much time to edit or anything, right? They're really quick to turn around. So maybe I'll have more time to play and spend less time editing that way. One Arid Stormer is really powerful, I think, but getting two might be a little greedy. I like this because it gives me reload and resources. So I tweaked our list here just a little bit based on some data on HS Replay. I basically just, went and looked at the latest lists. And I think the only change in this list versus the other one is I lost Alakir, but I gained an Anara. So basically lowering the curve just a little. If there's other changes, I didn't, I guess, notice them. I think I got a Serpentine this, unfortunately. Plays into Raised Dead, sure, but ooh, that's a fancy boy.
What did Golden say to Gold Surefoot?
Girl in this case, I guess.
Your soul shall suffer.
He's a footman, so his soul, the soul of his foot, shall suffer. Oh, I should read the whole joke. I don't know if YouTube's gonna hear that. What did Gul'dan say to Goldshire footman? Your soul shall suffer. That is just beautiful. Really beautiful. Hate how much we're straining this out. That Serpentine curve kind of broke us, but I think killing that Sethic's just too important, right? Holy Smite's really tidy, unfortunately, too. Bleh. We can go whacking on Wailing here to deal with the poisonous, but... Oh, they decide not to heal it. I think that's actually a really good decision. I think that's a sneaky good call. Because you assume I'm going to hit it anyway with one of my various 3 damage point breakpoints in this deck, right? Like, so many things deal 3 damage in this deck. So, you know, if he could, like, heal it to 4, of course, maybe that's worth to preserve the value trade opportunity. But instead, just take the face heal, because you certainly care about face damage in this world. We take the 50-50 to buff the Stormer. I don't think so. It's really not that likely to live against Priest for multiple turns anyway. So let's just take the guaranteed damage now. And buff the guy that's on board as much as possible. This also sort of splits the value between these minions a little more. Like, they become problems, each of them separately, whereas this would be a little bit less of a problem, perhaps, otherwise. Oh, that's still a problem, isn't it? We go Fire Ellie. It plays into... Does play a bit too hard, perhaps, into a Soul Mirror. If I go, like... Gyre Worm, Serpentine, I might play a little better into Soul Mirror, but we don't really know that. Yeah, we might as well do this. The Serpentine has a chance to play slightly better, but... the good news is this guy doesn't die to the Soul Mirror, at least. Like, he can only trade 1 extra time, so it goes to 2-1. Oh, no, he can't. No, it's... Oh, it doesn't have... oh, it does have Rush. So, yeah, he can actually clear it. Never mind, because he can go 2... It'll be a 2-3, and then a 2-1, and then a clear. Never mind, I lied. He can clear it via Soul Mirror. So I guess we just hope there's no Soul Mirror, really, is the moral of this story. Samuro only clears 1 dude, thankfully. The heal is obviously gross, but I'm kind of expecting to have to deal with some heals for sure. Okay. Pretty unfortunate curve, really.
Nature waits.
Dealing 10 though, love that. Hopefully we can get like a buff on this. No, no buff. Yeah, we might as well.
Oh, you built this for me?
Never know if we need that discount next turn. We don't have like Alec here in this list, so discounts probably matter a little less, but better against like a Soul Mirror, just sticks 1 extra minion, that sort of thing. Never know what it's gonna add up to, I guess. Hey, Mugetsu. Why didn't the Doom Guard cross the road? I've heard this one. Because it's a paltry task.
When for you.
Does anyone else audibly sigh when they have to match up against Priest? A lot of people do, I think. I guess I'm not as prone to the Priest problem, but you're not alone, don't worry. Do we have a lethal? No, because everything is really expensive right now. We actually do have 15 though. It's a lot. Like a lot.
Welcome, boys. Make some.
I think I just go face. Just start pushing for these. Oh, I got weapon. Oh shoot, I should have played this actually. Oh man. Oh, I regret that. We don't really need to play it now, but I should have, I think. I liked the taunt to protect my stuff in theory, but the weapon takes 2 turns to kill stuff, right? So accelerating that damage output matters more to play now. This was probably not worth, really. Slightly better against this minion, sure, but only slightly. Oh. Actually, I think they might... Well, no, they're not going to be dead.
What
Oh, they're definitely not dead. Oh, I got screwed. Oh, hard punished. I hate priest. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh. That was brutally painful. Hey, AK Kieran, thanks for the Prime sub, dude. I now audibly sigh when I face priest. Yes. You're not alone. Oh, God. We were so close to getting there. I thought we could just push, but they had the as they always do, they had the answer. They're doing priesty things. It was really fine if they healed, and it was fine if they cleared, but I think the combination there, the duo was a little brutal. Oh, light shower now too. Oh God, I'm so dead. Hey, GG, I guess. Yeah, we're not getting there. I will say, I do like that we had 1 extra... Oh no, Inara still corrupts the dunk tanks. I was gonna say in the old list we had 1 extra way to corrupt dunk tanks, but actually, no, we don't.
By fire, be burned.
I think they'll find lethal here. What do you think?
Well,
What did Deathwing say after he played Battle Shout? What is Battle Shout? I don't know what Battle Shout is. Is that a card? Good try, where's me? Battle Cry? Battle Shout. It's a good effort, though. Oh, Commanding Shout. I got you. I got you. All right. Okay. I am not loving Elemental Shaman right now. I think we might change decks. We might have to swap it out. All Hazard. Yes. I'm not from St. Louis specifically, but fairly close by. I don't really feel like we have any particularly powerful dialectual mannerisms, though. I'm curious what you would have picked up on there. Most of my family is actually from Kentucky, so if I have any sort of pattern, I would expect almost more of a Kentucky thing to come through. Reno, dude, thanks for 22 months, man. Welcome back. I don't like these cards. We need faster plays against Demon Hunter. This Rag's too weak. Rag used to deal 8 damage. Yes. Imagine how broken it would be if this hero powered. If you bought Rag, it gave you Rag's hero power. Oh my god. I think I'd have to stop playing. That would be hard pay to win mode. Just buy this $20 bundle and you get you get this crazy hero power. Oh god. If they ever went that far, I think I'd have to call it. I don't know. I don't think I could support that.
Grow impatient.
Missouri people think they sound like hillbillies. Take it from someone who lived between Kentucky and Missouri. It is not the same. Oh, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Yeah. I grew up in Southern Illinois, and it's like even just literally crossing the river from Southern Illinois to Paducah, Kentucky, it's like instantly Southern accent. Almost to the point where it's like, is this fake? Like, how did this happen? Like, literally stop at a gas station on the Illinois side. People sound what I would call like generically Midwestern. And then you go into Kentucky and it's all like Southern drawl, like Kentucky hick stuff. It blows my mind every time. Oh boy, you always hate these guys, don't you? I think we just go face though and pretend it doesn't exist. I don't really know how to play this matchup. Yeah, where's Beef? I know, man. I'm just expanding your comments to the rest of the stream, right? Like I have to explain to the other 200 viewers, you know. Miss cards that change your hero or hero power without the meta feels a bit boring, in my opinion. Interesting. Do we not have any right now? That's a cool thought. We lost all the quests from Uldum. There's like Jiraxis, and that's it. I've heard people, you know, sharing this like general sense of unease about the meta. I wonder if there's something to that. I wonder if maybe that's a part of it. It's a cool thought. I haven't broken that down yet, but interesting. Just moved to Chicago. I'm curious if my New York accent is obvious. I bet it is, yeah. I bet it is. I always say that, you know, I feel like Midwesterners have the most generic accent. Like, you know, I feel like if you took all of us to... If you took a, you know, a Bostonian, a New Yorker, a Southerner, and a Midwesterner to Europe, and we're like, which of these sounds the most default English, right? I think the Midwesterner would take the cake, wouldn't they? As sounding like the most boring, like the most average, I guess. Like, you know, it's not right to say that we don't have an accent. Obviously, we have a different accent than a New Yorker, but I think it's more generic. Hero cards are cool for like 2 months, then they become super toxic, in my opinion. Yeah, sometimes. I don't think I don't think Amazing Reno was too bad. The Galacrons, I think they ended up being okay. They came out the gate a little hot, particularly Shaman, obviously, but I think they ended up feeling all right. I thought Priest Galacron was actually, despite being an infinite value card that people complain about a lot, I actually thought it was kind of cool. Like, it was slow and... Oh, that's a good minion. Getting the full board clear here. Chicago folks are fast talkers, though, so New York accent would be perceivable, but not off-putting. Yeah, I guess I don't really find any of them, like, off-putting, like, uncomfortable or anything. Yeah, I guess usually any sort of accent different than mine I find charming. Most of the time, I think. It's a very early, very, very early here, but I'm just kind of desperate for stuff to do. We got a great result there, by the way. Ooh, this one's not quite so good. Go for raw output or slightly better minion play. I think we go for slightly better minion play. Wind Fury's probably not right. We probably just hero power. Wish we'd gotten a 2-mana card here, right? Would have been really nice. So let's see. 10 damage total in hand. They're at 19. We might have lifesteal problems, though. Who knows? Does she flyer to clear? Okay. It's a pretty good turn. They don't counter-develop, though, thankfully. I probably just go double Serpentine here to get bored. I don't really have other opportunities. This Lilliped Lurker's stranded. I'd love to get a cheap Elemental to get that opened back up, but what can you do? Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's kind of cool, too. Okay. That's a lot of damage output threat here. So 6 mana next turn, so I can Dunk Tank Lightning Bolt. That's 7. I can also give this guy Wind Fury, I guess, huh? That's not bad. So maybe Dunk Tank Wind Fury is what, 12? Oh, it's not enough. Yeah, not quite there. Oh, I guess this isn't that good when we know they have a Spectral, huh? Really not that interesting, huh? Okay, gonna go I-Beam just to heal off of it, huh? Alright, that kills their minion though. They probably should have done that in the other order. I would think. Sadly, this means I can't play the weapon, but I think I do it anyway and just totem probably, right? Maybe Revolve, but I actually sort of like this Wind Fury guy. Could go Lightning Bolt or Revolve. I don't have the lethal through a taunt next turn. But I would have it otherwise with whack an old Dunk Tank if I go Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I guess we set up the... I mean, I guess I have that anyway, though, right? We're not overloaded, so... I can play all three of these next turn, maybe catch them off guard. I guess we just totem in that case. Taunt Totem would be pretty cool. Actually fine. That's potentially a bonus damage that lingers around. Who knows? Might be it. Let's see. There's a positive correlation between how much I've had to drink and how strong my Boston accent is. I do feel like Boston definitely has one of the strongest accents. Like most, again, it's like, you know, it's hard to say that 'cause everybody has accents, but one of the most like defined, recognizable ones, let's say, least generic. Okay. We actually, since he attacked, we don't even need the Revolve here to potentially clear the taunt, but it would have been cool. All right. I always feel like this is not a great matchup for us, but because when we play Demon Hunter, we were just owning Shamans. But now on the other side of it, we actually are beating Demon Hunters a fair bit, which I guess is a good sign, but still feels a little weird.
Ragnaros versus Rexar. I hear the call of the wild. By fire, be purged.
Alrighty. Yeah. Not bad. I'm missing my 1-drops. I don't know how hard I need to mulligan for 1-drops. I wonder if that's costing me games here. Taking like sort of okay curves instead of the ideal curves. I don't know this deck still well enough to say if I desperately need 1-drops against Hunter, for instance. If the 2-drops are a little bit too slow. Hey, Regis. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Wanted to ask, can you still open packs early with Fireside? I guess we don't know the official details yet. Ooh, top deck. God. Usually, yeah, I hope so. They usually do the pre-release weekend stuff, but I don't know. Like, didn't last year they announce the... I don't know. We might still be waiting on all those, like, blog posts and stuff. Guys, I literally don't know anything you don't know. I know of one event that I'm participating in the future, and that is it. I don't know any cards. I don't know any news. I know nothing. I am 100% unplugged. I'm not revealing a card, so I haven't seen any of the cards. I wish I could guide you more sneakily. Sometimes I guide you guys sneakily, like, you know, set your expectations in a healthy way, but I just don't know. Trying to think about when the last, like the, what was it called? Like the party or the Forged in the Barrens pre-release parties and stuff. Join the pre-launch party and pre-release before Forged in the Barrens launches on March 30th. That was posted on March 10th, which to me, yeah, that sort of indicates think we go gyro worm here for no overload, right? Yeah. I don't know. I think this would have been posted already, right? Because the expansion is going to have roughly the same release window. It's like 4 days later than just March 30th when that expansion came out. It's like August 3rd or something, right? So we would expect this to have been posted by July. Oh, actually July 14th. Oh, that's like today or tomorrow. Maybe the pre-release stuff will get announced today or tomorrow.
I wonder.
Based on this calendar, it would be tomorrow when the pre-launch party stuff gets announced. That announced the reveal stream, deck submission contest, theory crafting live streams, mega bundle giveaways, gifted sub giveaways, pre-release pack openings. That announced a bunch of stuff. So maybe that's exactly what we'll see again this time. That makes tons of sense to me. Interesting. Wouldn't mind that happening. Makes that weapon perhaps a little more awkward too. I've seen this weapon popping up more lately, this Stream Crescent. I haven't seen that in a while. Makes sense to me with trampling rhinos, but yeah, sorry DJ man. I wish I knew more, man. I feel a little left out of the card reveal stuff. I'm not upset about it. It's for the good of all, but I definitely don't know anything that's going on. I sure hope there's pre-release weekends. We have a big blow up on those, you know. We do a ton of fun stuff, so I get a lot of videos and great moments out of those, so I'd be sad to lose those for sure. I wonder if the Venomous Scorpion gets hit here at the end too. Man, only one card. It's gonna be exactly Trampling Rhino though. I know how this goes. Maybe they leave the 1/1s up here and my Earth Revenant gets better later, but I can't play it next turn because of overload, so I don't really know if that's any good. I would trade one of these and then probably run in the weapon on the Scorpion, right? I guess you don't want to lose your cold card maybe though. Just gonna hit that and then hit this. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, or other way around. Save 2. That was pretty sneaky. This is fine. Oh, it's not active though. Oh boy. That's really bad into a Felmall when it's not active because I can't trade the cold card. I think we just play the Fireheart here for a single card, which always feels bad, right? But if you think about it, it's not that bad. It's not that bad because, you know, I think we do run 3 drops that discover a spell. Who am I kidding? I was gonna say you would run a 3-drop. People do. It's Venomous Scorpion. It's whatever that Volpira card was, Volpira Scoundrel. We do run those cards, so yeah, definitely playable. Oh, they got the Wolpertinger? Oh, that's great for my Earth Revenant. I can maybe trade the 3/3 of the 5/4 Earth Rev and Lightning Bolt here. Or I guess I can Lightning Bolt 5/4 and trade into the 2/3. Does he hit here? Feels a little weird to lose your... I think the Cold card goes first, right? Even though the Felmall was technically played sooner, it was summoned later, so I think the cold card would run in, right? Demon Hunter Quest is probably going to be more Death Rattle stuff. That might be, it would almost be overkill at this point because they've kind of gotten there on the Death Rattle package, which, by the way, surprised me. But if Blizzard already had it planned out that they weren't going to get there quite yet and designed a card to help support that package, sure. Might be too good in that case, though. That'd be kind of scary, I think. It really isn't that good against his weapon because like Trampling Rhino is still pretty solid against it, and I'm down to 16, so I definitely need to start dealing damage here. Arid Stormer, if there's, you know, nothing scary happening across from me, is pretty powerful. Cage Match Custodian's cool too. Wow, there is nothing scary happening, huh? We wait on the Inara until later. We get the weapon here, though. Develop the minions first. Inara always deals damage, right? You need minions on board for them to deal damage first. So, take advantage of that initiative. There's an initiate when I'm talking about initiative. How interesting. Now his weapon will clear the taunt with these 2 minions, but that does not feel great. It's a piercing shot. Maybe you got a little more play. Looks like it could be a piercing. Oh, just quick shot. Okay. Still intriguing. They take that 2. Does that give me lethal on the backswing? 4, 6, 9 plus 7. Yeah, I think I have lethal here, right? They took the 2. Maybe anyway. 4, 7, 9. Dunk tank is 13. Whack-a-knoll is plenty. Kind of regardless of what gets hit. If it hits this, of course, we are super stacked, but all good. Cool. Pretty good Earth Revenant there, man. That Earth Revenant won the game for sure. The lightning bolt off Fireheart didn't hurt either, giving me that clean clear. That was pretty nice. All right, still winning with this deck, but part of me wants to shift over. I looked at HS Replay, and I gotta say, there was no deck that really excited me that's like a competitive, you know, top 1000 legend quality deck. Nothing really jumped out at me. Most of it's just aggro, you know, in a different shell, right? Nothing was so unique or distinct that it felt different. I'm actually gonna look for a 1-drop here. We can. No, that's not it. That's pretty good on 3 though, actually, against Priest, I think. We'll take it. I don't know about keeping this. It's not actually a very high mulligan win rate card, but it's just so much damage output against Priest usually. And I feel like I never get there on the first wave against Priest, so the reload kind of feels good too. I would probably need to look at matchup-specific mulligans to know that for sure, but my instincts tell me this feels good in this matchup. So anyway, there's like, you know, Rush Warrior, Face Hunter, Elemental Shaman, Aggro Elemental Shaman, Miracle Rogue, Token Druid, Death Rattle Demon Hunter, No Minion Mage. They're all more or less, I guess in this case, I can't really wait on the Stormer though. This minion's really awkward, isn't it? If I go here, we can go this on 4. It's not bad. I don't really like this though. We're losing the pop off of the Arid Stormer, really. Like crazy list running Prize Vendor. I feel like I haven't seen that at all. Have I? It's not showing up on HS Replay as even a popular card, let alone a core card, so. Pretty interesting tech. I like how many cards they're giving me. I feel like this is going to give me a lot of like 2nd and 3rd and 4th wind opportunities here. So risky to leave up a minion, but also so painful to kill.
My thanks to you.
I go here, pop it to 4, it hits. It's at 2. Maybe he heals it to 4. Could always Lily Pad Lurker it later. If it gets an Apotheosis here, it's pretty annoying, but maybe not the end of the world. We could just go Wailing Vapor into like Primal Dungeoneer here and just try to go wide around it as well. Like let it take a trade. Save the weapon for a little bit more interactivity. I kind of like that. That's pretty nice. We have a lot of cards in hand. This is like a mill priest. You're gonna burn all my cards. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, priest is really the only like slower tier 1 or tier 2 deck. And I actually don't mind playing priest, but I have a feeling people are so anti-priest and so sick of priest. You guys don't really want to see priest, even if it's the only, you know, currently particularly viable control deck. There are some other things like Control Warriors, okay. You know, Clowny Druids are okay, but they're not great. And, you know, I really do want to be as optimized as possible in this particular environment. So, it's a tough dilemma, right?
My thanks to you.
Yeah, I think Lily Pad Lurker here is actually pretty cool. Not too bad. Do we kill it or do we just squeeze in 2 face damage? I think we kill it because the damage loss here isn't too significant and that taunt left behind could create more problems in the future. The Earth Revenant in hand maybe challenges that logic, but I want the flexibility to play a Fire Elemental next turn and develop, you know, some significant pressure here, basically. So we'll see. This might be a game where we just kind of chip, and as we go, we accrue enough damage to just get there at some point, right? Because we have a lot of cards in hand, right? They've given us actually a lot to play with, so... Oh, that's a great fire alley target unless he heals it, which he looks to not be doing, so that's cool. Okay. Also, a pretty minimal apotheosis in the scheme of things, right? Not a Samuro apotheosis, not a giant fatty apotheosis.
Thanks to you.
So actually, pretty cool. This guy's emoting a lot, by the way, but I don't have audio on. I don't know if Sky Chad, which, by the way, perfect name for an emoter. Sky Chad. A priest emoter named Sky Chad. What a villain. I love it. He's giving us, like, the ultimate villain here. It's so nice. Little does he know he's the perfect villain for the stream. I think I always lightning bolt this, right? Just to open up the 6 here. I don't want to lose 6, so. Also, that takes that out of the N'Zoth pool right now. There could always be another one, of course, but at the moment, pretty good. Actually, not too bad against Soulmere here. Everything except the Fire Ellie lives, so Soulmere is not enough. He'll just die unless he has... well, no, he hasn't discounted anything yet, so that's not an option. The villain known as Sky Chad. Did he stop emoting since I started making fun of him? If so, I feel bad. I'm sure he's watching. Sky Chad, I don't hate you, man. I think it's funny. Emotes don't bother me, particularly because I don't even have headphones on. But normally, anyway, I don't ever mute anybody. So.
My thanks to you.
Keep emoting, Sky Chad. Yeah, don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid, Sky Chad. Oh my God, what an insane turn. Double renew, desperate prayer, Zyrella. What an actual god. He's a god among men.
My thanks
I like
to you.
Earth Rev into a probably a gyre worm. It's just a little off curve as always. I think I do need to hit the minion here. I wish I had a more like I would love cage match right into dude. Like that would be perfect. I hate losing things that can go face to board clears, but I just have to respect minions on board. I think we got punished earlier for not killing that minion on board, and you know, it just popped off. Double renew, desperate prayer, Zyrella for the insane board clear. What a Chad. Okay. That's actually kind of annoying.
For you.
There's really no cards here that I hate to get, right? Like everything's sort of okay. 19. I certainly don't have 17 lined up here yet. Again, this minion's a real pain. This one I might have to leave. I don't know. I'm just running out of time now. I feel like I'm feeling too much pressure.
My thanks to you.
N'Zoth is incoming soon. If I don't kill this, he does have the other... No, we hex the other pirate. So N'Zoth is pretty much dead. It has a prize vendor only, right? I really don't think that's too frightening.
My thanks to you.
I would say let's just develop here, and we're gonna ignore the minion this time around. If I hit the Wind Fury, it's pretty cool. I actually might clear the minion if I hit the Wind Fury. Maybe I do it anyway. No. We'll just wait. This is a nice threat on board. Okay, so 6 in hand. This draws more. They're 13. Hopefully Apotheosis doesn't punish. It's just too much to lose right now when we're pretty close to break points. Maybe the Zyrella turn it was too, though. I don't know. That one was a lot easier to kill was the difference, right? Like this requires a heftier chunk of stuff. Feels a lot worse. Trading minions in, trading my face damage in. Nothing clean on this one as much, so we'll see if we get punished for that or not. So the Hex is, he brings back a frog, he brings back a prize vendor off N'Zoth. I think this scoundrel can't even trade in yet, so he doesn't bring that back. So N'Zoth is not a threat. I mean, the frog is actually sort of annoying, but not great.
Consider.
Anywho, I'm gonna try to see if this fireside thing works right now. Oh, well, it won't work today. I'm sorry if I didn't indicate that clearly enough. If it works, it's not gonna be for another like 2 weeks or whatever. It's always the weekend before expansion release. Oh God, that is absolutely bonkers. Okay, can we go over the top? We have 9 right now. This will draw me a dunk tank, but the problem is I'm not gonna have that next turn. Oh boy. I need sort of like a 2-turn setup here. It's going to be really hard to get done. Let's see if this gets me a hex first and foremost. That would be nuts. Not quite. Not exactly, sir. Probably just going to Serpent Shrine Face to set up like a 2-turn. See what I find here to change my plan a little bit. Ooh, that's a great way to get through that taunt next turn. Okay. I can still... I'm overloading 1, so I can still play the Fizzy next turn and develop a little more threat here. Okay. Let's hope that next dragon's not completely insane. Or, you know, we're probably going to lose. Also, Apotheosis is pretty bad, of course. We know a couple cards in hand, though, right? Oh, I actually forgot what this is. Oh, God. What did they give me? They gave me a... Oh, it was one of these. A Menacing Nimbus, right? They should play that. They might get, like, a Light Shower. They could get a Hex guy. There's a lot of great options off the Menacing Nimbus, really. Maybe not as good as that guy. He's potentially got Taunt, I guess. Fizzy's leaving me with... Okay, that's obviously going to trade as well, though, so... Fizzy hits here. We hit for like 4. Do I have any lethals actually? Right now, if he doesn't heal, I just have lethal. Oh, he Apotheosis is okay. That sucks for sure. I wonder if I have to hit that instead. He top decked Apotheosis, by the way. What a freaking god. I didn't mention that, but that is actually god tier. I think it needs to die, unfortunately, which just leaves me in a real pickle spot here. By fire, be purged. He was dead if he didn't heal. Man. He didn't emote for the last 3 minutes. He literally stopped emoting as soon as I made fun of the emoting. I don't think that's a coincidence, I have to say. I almost feel bad about it, though, honestly. Okay, we're not gonna... Are we gonna Fizzy this turn? No, we're gonna Earth Revenant, we decided, yeah. Sadly, oh, I missed a damage. Whoopsie. Forgot I was playing stuff. Sadly, we hit the wrong minion there. Would have been better to trade this one in, of course, but little did we know. All right, random dragon, Fizzy, or I mean, a random elemental dude. I don't know, we might be all right. Both natural Apotheosis are gone, so like Samuro's not that scary at the moment. I guess N'Zoth got a lot better thanks to the Skeletal Dragon, but the Fizzy will actually trade through that. That's not a big problem, believe it or not. This is the elemental. I really think you should have checked that first. There's like Light Shower. He lost a lot of potentially good rolls there by putting himself at 5 mana first. Light Shower would have been nuts, for instance. Guy's actually a little annoying, isn't he? Okay, so Fizzy hits the big boy. The 1/2 hits the... Oh, this is trading in, huh? Intriguing. That gives me just like more total damage outs. Ooh, is Fireheart more likely to be lethal here than Fizzy? Probably. I can go Gyroworm, trade, worst case I have. I think I just Fireheart. Because I can kind of get through this one okay anyway, and I might need the Fizzy to get through stuff in the future. Dunk tank. Oh. Sky Chad conceding. Oh no, Sky Chad, dude. I don't think you were dead, man. Sky Chat was almost definitely watching, right? Like, there's no, which is fine. I don't shame stream snipers. I'm streaming my gameplay. Hey, if you want to watch, it's your right, man. I think if you use it for competitive advantage, it's kind of lame, I guess, but not. I don't really have a problem with it. Like, whatever. Don't do it to other people. It's fine to do it to me. Most people, it bothers them a lot more, so sensitive to that, but not me. I gotta pee, guys. I'm gonna take a pee break. We'll be right back. Sky Chat, if you're watching, show yourself. But give me 30 seconds. All right, let's do this. Is Sky Chat showing himself? Did Sky Chat think the dunk tank was gonna be corrupted? I don't know. I don't think I could corrupt it. That's way too much mana. But I don't know if we would have got there or not. I didn't really math it out. Was just the damage off dunk tank enough? It didn't feel like it yet, but I hadn't parsed it out. I'm not sure. Okay, this is too slow. Give me them cheap elementals, baby. Mirror match. I mean, what good is this little ball of fire gonna do against the Fire Lord himself, sir? What's the most beautiful country I've ever been to? The United States of America, because that's the only country I've ever been to. I've never left the U.S. I've been all over the U.S., but never outside.
Oh, you built this for me?
I think we go ahead and coin now, right? We have the 2-drop anyway. This gets me really far out ahead. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool. That's a lot of damage output. When did you start running an aura? About an hour ago. Started the stream. Most beautiful part of the United States? I don't know. I'm torn. I like the mountains of Colorado are cool. I actually think I might just prefer the sort of like Appalachian fall sort of beautiful trees. The Northeast Appalachians might be the best. I also really like the painted desert type stuff, like the beautiful reds and oranges and the glows of the Southwest.
Turn up the heat.
So there's a lot of good options, frankly. A lot of great choices there. Unlike, for instance, my hand. Just terrible choices. Ugh. I thought it was right to trade there, by the way, because the weapon would have just given him 2 value trades, right? If I didn't trade, like he could have cleared a 2/2, buffed that to 3/3, and then killed another 2/2. I took the preemptive trade. Him having a nice pivot turn into the other dude kind of hurts me, though, a lot. And this hand is just absolutely miserable. I'm probably going to play the Fellsteel here just to have literally anything on board. If I hit like, I don't know, what's a great hit? Something that's not elemental dependent. Something I could play on curve, maybe like Wailing Vapor would be pretty nice. But this hand is all damage and no minions. It's really bad. Oh my god, a Nara with Fellsteel would be so busted. Do I play for that? Just totem here? Totem so bad. A Nara Fellsteel is like 8 mana, but it is, an instant 12 damage.
On the side of my face.
When I already have 11 here. But can I hang in the game that long, right? Can I even compete if I go that deep? I don't think I can. I think I have to play it for more. Let's see, turn 5. God. I'm gonna just lose the board, man. I don't know. The only good thing against this is thankfully the 5-drop. Like 4 health is a magic number because everything's 3 breakpoints. So The 5-drop's really good, but he didn't play an elemental last turn, so it's not active. So I think this is pretty solid. Since he didn't play an elemental last turn. If he played an elemental last turn, this would be really risky. He could just lurker it and I'd be dead, but
What to do?
maybe instead this is a little awkward, requires a couple pieces of removal or something, right? Okay. Here's the second piece of removal, yeah. So that's not so bad. He spent 6 to deal with it instead. I think I can live with that. Do we Inara clear? No, we'd probably cage match. Oh, it doesn't hit anything though. That's okay though. That's fine. We hold the Inara for higher pop-off later, I think, or when we're going face more, maybe. Although, maybe not, because on turn 6, I don't know, Inara's pretty good. It's only weak to nothing, again, that elemental guy, because Fire Ellie doesn't clear it. He'd be overloaded, so he couldn't even play that stuff. I think I should have played this, actually. I would have double traded, which was weird, like taking 6 would have felt bad, but might have been right. Maybe now we're happy to do it, though. Just go face Inara, lightning bolt the minion. I don't want to attack the minion because the math is weird, right? So we just lightning bolt the minion, I think. 6 health is awkward here. They did not play an elemental again last turn, so they do not have a hex. Fire Ellie only deals 4 to this. They would again need 2 separate 3 damage cards, which is certainly possible, but they've already used double Serpent Shrines. It's going to need like Gyre Worm, Lightning Bolt. Maybe there's like a Dunk Tank, Lightning Bolt, that sort of thing, right? Which if they're hitting minions in my face, I think I'm chill. I'm not thrilled because we haven't won the game yet, but we're feeling okay. Yeah, it's exactly right. It's Dunk Tank, Lightning Bolt. So we've actually managed to like eat up a giant chunk of their damage output, just forcing them to react to what I would say were, well, the Inara was certainly a strong play, but the random 3-drop elemental dude was pretty garbage. So yeah, that's 4, 10, 16 points of burst damage gone. That said, we're still, we're not there yet either. We're a little light. So Dunk Tanks do give me reactivity now that they've been corrupted, at least, so I can like react to boards while still maybe dealing face damage. This is 11. We got 22 to go. That's hitting face. Wow. I love it. I'm not even mad, man. $15. We got 7 here. I don't know. Maybe I could have left that alive. It just trades so well into this taunt, which I think is otherwise very awkward to deal with. So I'm hoping I can net some more damage off this thing, living for an extra turn, so that losing that 3 is worth it over 2 turns, maybe. Particularly because taunts can be a little disruptive. Okay, that's gross. 4 health on that's really awkward too, honestly, because the Dunk Tank only hits it for 2. Never mind, 4 health on that is not remotely problematic at all. It's actually very easy to deal with. It's just so easy to deal with. Okay, 7 in hand, 11 iron. We're getting close. We're getting close. They got a lot of cards though. It makes me nervous. Makes me really nervous. Fireheart is very scary at 10 mana. Oh boy. Healing is a possibility here, which is probably actually the worst case for us. Depends on what I draw, right? If we hit a Fireheart of our own or a Dungeoneer, like, and we have enough reloads, healing may not be so bad. Oh, sick. That's a cool play. They got a worse minion, but they didn't really care about that. They just wanted a cheap spell to cycle. We didn't really lose much damage. We gained a little here. Why? That's pretty efficient, though, unfortunately. They can also hit Rokara, which isn't really bad for us. They take 2. It's the healing here that would be particularly scary. Are they still at 3 mana? Do they have Tidal Surge outs here? That would be the worst case. Looks like not Tidal Surge, not playing that last card. Could be like a Tidal Wave they got. Okay. So they hit the 2-1. They're at 9. I'm 1 damage off. Oh, boy. Oh, great. Oh, they leave stuff up, so I'm still 1 damage off. Lily Pad Lurker. So I have 3 and 7. I should probably always play the lurker here. The only hesitation I have is like, is that a tidal wave? Right? Did they take a big play for next turn? If it is, I'd only be leaving 3 minions up. They'd heal for 9. That would pretty much be the only thing they'd play. So I would have a 1/1 and a 5/6 on board. I could maybe just not... I could maybe trade in my Voodoo Doctor instead of the Dunk Tank. Just play around that. But the thing is, if the Voodoo Doctor attacks face, it's only losing 1 anyway. So I think it's okay. I'm gonna clear the frog though, so that if it's that is actually pretty significant, like 1 less minion on board. So now they would heal for 9, maybe 12 if they totem, but I'd be left with 6 on board at least. If that's exactly tidal wave, right? It may not be tidal wave, it could be literally a million other things, but if it's exactly tidal wave, we've tried to negate the value of it a little bit at least. Could have technically negated more by trading, but like I said, I netted 2 to save 3, so it's only a net loss of 1 by keeping this alive. And certainly if it's not tidal wave, it's much better to keep this alive. So in 90% of scenarios, this is the right line. Arguably 99%. It's tidal wave. It is. It's tidal wave. I called it. Wow. I need a good draw. I'm actually just out of gas. Myriad Stormer is a threat at least, but... Okay. Man, we really need a Primal Dungeoneer or a Fireheart. Sent all face and then Hex, and then Dunk Tank. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. I did miss the damage. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I could have Dunk Tanked the frog away. Yes. Good call. Yeah.
Nature waits.
Yeah, you're right. That's 1 off. Yeah. I didn't need to kill the frog manually. I was in my brain like saying, this is always happening. Let's do this and then decide what happens next. But yeah. Yeah, good call. James Zuba, grats on Legend, by the way. Just hit Legend. Popped up underneath my face. You can't see it. Are we gonna get there? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the reactivity's gone, so... Oh, that's really good, though. Taunt is horrifyingly efficient. I really need a good draw, man. I have hit some... Oh, that's a great draw. Okay, thank God. This might just be a lethal draw, too. Serpentine Lightning Bolt leaves me 9 going face, so it's not lethal. Maybe this hits something better? A little Hex or something? Still won't be lethal. Is this better? Clear the taunt, hit for 2. Play a big old boy. I think so. Basically, that thing was going to die pretty easily anyway at 2 health, so we might as well get some value out of it. Squeeze a little extra face damage in. So it could be at 8 or at 9. Let's keep that in mind because that might make a big difference here. Oh, that lurker's so good. Oh boy. I need a good top deck. Oh my God, I'm gonna die, dude. It was gonna die at 2. They have to kill this 2-1. They don't right now based on my hand, but they do. I need a top deck lethal. I'm dead otherwise probably. Wailing Vapor is air, bro. F6. I am pretty much always dead. I can Serpent Shrine the 4/3 to try to stay alive here. But I'm running out of time now to find a lethal. I mean, what could come off of this that's really good? Not that. Okay. I'm obviously dead like 90% of the time here, but That's all we got. Man, that tidal wave just killed me, dude. I also just drew dead. Like, look at my... Even with that Primal Dungeoneer, we still didn't get enough. Some high-value stuff in deck. Particularly Fireheart difference between the two decks here is very obvious. That's always lethal, right? Yeah, 6. Oh, actually, they're one off with this. Surely they have it, though. Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah. How did we get out of that game winning against the tidal wave? Is there any way? I don't know. I don't know a way to win that game. I don't know how to find that win. Felt like we pretty much played to the outs. Just drawing a better card here or there might have done the difference. I can't think of a victory path. Macro wise, I think we did it right. Just tidal wave was a lot of healing. If I had traded in the thing and held the dunk tank, there still would have been that 0-5 on board, or the frog. Yeah, that was only 1 health difference. That didn't make a difference. It just didn't matter. Well, I don't see it. I don't know. It's a tough loss. Felt really close. I think it was just the Fireheart difference, right? They basically extrapolated 3 or 4 extra cards out of their deck. Extracted 3 or 4 extra cards out of their deck than I did, and one of them was, a heal for 12 or whatever it was. So they definitely netted the advantage there. Serpent Shrine against Priest. I think I want a little bit more consistent early minion pressure, so gonna give up that slot trying to hit a Wailing Vapor or something, unfortunately. We do not, but... Cthulhu Priest, okay. Heart of Cthulhu is actually an extra removal spell that can be problematic we gotta think about. Keep that in mind. Cage match into Arid's pretty cool, though. Hopefully don't play a prize vendor to disrupt that line this time. That was so annoying last time we did this. Random prize vendor ruining my my Arid Stormer on 3. We still won that game though, so. If spell damage totem was still in the game, yeah, that could have helped. Oh, this is worse than... that's so much worse. Let's go Gyro Worm here actually instead of weapon so that we retain the elemental chain for the Arid Stormer next turn. Not that we have to play it next turn, but it's definitely one of those cards I think it's worse and worse over time. It just gets easier for Priest to find the damage necessary to clear it. Condemns get stronger, Holy Smite Condemn, that sort of thing, right? Okay, that might actually save the Arid Stormer this next turn. It's pretty cool. I think I would definitely prefer to be not on coin this time around. Ooh, do I coin Inara? It's like really hard for Priest to deal with, isn't it? What do they have? They have Maw of Cthulhu potentially. I just hate the floating a mana here. It's really annoying me. I don't like squeezing in a lightning bolt. Stupid though, so I don't want to do that, right? Inara just doesn't have that much crazy blow up later because we don't have damage burst outside of Fireheart. Like Fireheart maybe, in a rock fighter or something, but I guess we'll stick to the plan, but I'm a little sad, Hey, Grimgrod, dude, I'm doing excellent. Thanks for the 100 bits. We're trying to master this Shaman deck. Ah, they did have them all, so the Inara would have gotten murdered. Okay, well, I'm actually glad that ate it instead of Inara. Inara's worth more damage and might be more annoying. I might need to play an elemental this turn though because they naturally want to play Light Shower elemental usually on 6, and I might want to be able to hex that next turn. The problem is, like, if they don't play it next turn, it's gonna be impossible for me to keep the elemental chain going. If I go for a Fire Ellie, that might discourage them from playing Light Shower because it's such an efficient trade into it. If I go here, a lot of the elementals I get are actually too expensive to play.
On the side of my face.
So that's risky because I may not hit the curve to fill it in. I guess we try to fill the curve here. I don't know. Like, if I'm ever going to try to set up a way to deal with a light shower, on curve is the time I should do it. Plus, I guess I'm putting them sub -8. Like, they're going to more than -8. So that makes the light shower feel like it's a more substantial heal, at least. So maybe the trade on board is not that discouraging. Okay. Doesn't happen. It's a little sad. Death? Okay. It's just going to be so hard to keep the elemental chain rolling now for that eventual light shower reality. Well, that's actually a really cheap way to keep it rolling, I guess. Let's wait one more. Oh, it's off curve so much, though. Totem, I can't totem. Totem's ridiculous. Get out of here. Get out of here, totem. All right, hopefully Inara sticks. We got this still rolling if needed. Can actually hit that big dragon now, too, on 7, which is pretty cool. Tomorrow, Apotheosis is a big problem, though. Man. I just don't know how you win this against Priest. You just got to get out that perfect early start, and they just can't have anything. So tough. You hate to lily pad this, right? There's got to be better targets to lily pad.
Side of my face.
Oh God, that is just actually useless to me. Oh, I can't use that. Oh God. I can get. Is there any silence off Fireheart that like opens this up? Oh, this game's not meant to be won. It's clearly not meant to be a victory. I mean, this is definitely not as much of a N'Zoth list, it looks like. Maybe more of a spell list to get the Cthulhu stuff going. Maybe I just have to hex that guy. I can't. I didn't play an elemental last turn, so scratch that plan. I just can't win, though. It's too far gone, right? Like, it's just, there's not enough damage in the world anymore.
For no one but me.
I just don't see it.
For no one but me.
Wow. We'll try. I don't know. It's not the craziest. You know, we can find damage. I mean, if you look in hand, right, I actually have right now a single burst turn of 14. So, you know, if I can find some magic window where they're at 14, maybe. Oh my God, at least hit this some. Oh my God, I've got this giant body on board absorbing damage, and it takes one Eye of Cthulhu hit. While the small minion just takes 3 and dies. I don't know if it actually took 3, but it took a lot and died. It died, sir. Gonna leave up the frog, actually. Gonna leave up the frog. I gotta attack here first because as soon as I frog, taunt's in the way, right? So it doesn't make sense, though. Get the frog. I want the damage. I'm just going for all-out damage breakpoints right now. Okay, actually, decent healing totem. All right. So let's just start whacking face, man. Just hope we can find the magic window. Oh boy. They got a razor leaf. Cool, grats, man. Holy Smite number 2, maybe? What is that? Yeah, okay. I need Earth Revenant, please. Apotheosis, my God. That is gross. That was a gifted Apotheosis as well, so there's still a natural one chilling somewhere. I guess I hexed that idiot, but I am not in love with it.
No longer prince.
Okay. If there are light showers in this list, I'm just screwed now. I can't really get there. Why is that plant in standard? I have no idea. I wanted to play around with a Silence Priest, but I tried to make one off stream and get it ready for stream one night, and it just could not win. I could not win with it at all. Ugh. Of course, as soon as I use my Hex, he dumps the giant dragon. It's great. I need Menacing Nimbus into another Hex, please. Or just Fireheart, man. I feel like not hitting Fireheart lately has really, really stranded me a lot. Okay, let's hit this big 50-50 right here, okay? It's a big old 50-50 right here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's so frustrating, man. Oh. That's so frustrating. Ah! God. I just... I mean, this sucks because I have to lightning bolt the Scorpion to protect the... I just can't do that. If I could play these two together, I'd be in so much business, dude. Oh, I can't give up all this damage, man. Just gonna pretend, I don't know. It's fine. Just gonna pretend that this connects, and that's fine. It's just gonna pretend it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We have 10 in hand. They're at 22. I have no damage left. I need a god tier Fireheart. How much has this thing? Oh, that would have been it. That would have been at 6-2 to dodge that. Thank God the Razor Leaf is at 6. God forbid I kill the minion that absorbs every single buff I try to play. Oh God, I am not tilted at all. I'm totally fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm not remotely tilted by this Razor Leaf. It's completely okay. Not remotely problematic. This is useless too. I have to kill Sethix. I can't leave Sethix up. Don't buff this again. Okay. It's about to rage quit, so that was good news at least. Oh my God. I'm alive. I'm happy. Board clear. Okay. Great. Light showers. Pretty much game over again. And I top decked a Kindling. Cool. Cool. Guess we still just play for Fireheart, eh? Does keeping this chain going do anything? Arid Stormer only. Probably not worth anything. I think only Fireheart gets me out of this mess. I need Fireheart into like devolving missiles into like 20 burst damage. I don't know how to figure that out, but maybe. Okay, Ysera cards are going to present lethal soon, unfortunately. Doesn't really change much if I get the Fireheart. Okay, this is it. We're all in. Devolving. I mean, a Hex would be fine too. Rockbiter's the cheapest, so let's go that route. Guidance can find me a lot of stuff. We'll take both. We don't care about the overload, so. Hex. Okay. Cool. We take another Hex or another Lightning Bolt? Probably another Lightning Bolt, just in case. All right. How many Cthulhu pieces do they have? They have a body. That would be a decent Hex target, but this is just over the top, right? So that's 9, 13 over the top. I'm just gonna die though. Fire Ellie face is 17, but I leave 14, so I'm dead to Nightmare. This unfortunately also does not clear anything. But it does with Dunk Tank, actually. Okay. Mana used here is not ideal, but I got it clear, so. So that's okay. So 16, I have 13. Crap. If I get a Serpent Shrine, is it lethal? No, I don't have enough mana.
Like the ones, eh?
Maybe over 2 turns, though. Maybe over 2 turns. 19. I don't think I got it. That's another renew. Flash heal. Great news. Okay. Cool. Can I get like what does Serpent Shrine have here that makes my life better? Spell damage, maybe? No. Okay, that's definitely game, because I only have 9 total damage output left, and they're at 17. Like, even if my board somehow survived. Oh. Well, that's pretty weak. That's a pretty light 7 mana play. Holy Smite trade's real good, though. I have 10 damage here. I hit. Is there anything of Menacing Nimbus that, like, really gets me there somehow? I can't imagine any scenario where Menacing Nimbus gives me enough damage. Gyroworm's not enough. Shattered Rumbler.
Forward to the fireworks.
I mean, that's not doing anything meaningful. It actually just clears my 2/2. That's not great. Yeah, that's game, right? We can't get there. Man, were we kind of close though, despite how garbage this game rolled. I think I'm dead to Nightmare here, so probably technically had to Shadow Rumbler, but I'm conceding anyway. We just don't have any damage outs left. Wait, he hasn't played Nightmare yet, right? Is he just BMing? Just dead, right? There it is. Oh yeah, Alakir would have been pretty solid. Yeah, Alakir would have dealt 6 and developed a taunt. That might have been enough to get there, maybe. Still technically wasn't, I don't think, but would have been really close though. Oh boy, he could have played that Zyrella sooner if he'd known. Would have taken out any outs and probably killed me immediately, right? Probably should have, actually. I wonder what he was. Maybe he tried to get rid of that Nightmare or something first. In case I had like an Alakir out or something. Would have been pretty spooky. I'm gonna change decks, guys. This deck's fine. Like we're doing okay with it. I just don't love it. I'm really missing the Death Rattle Demon Hunter's ability to win any game. Like I thought that was really cool. So just to recap, this month, oh well, we're 3-3 with this exact list. With Elemental Shaman, I don't know what we are exactly. I don't have the stats for the previous iteration of the deck clean, but we went like 70% with it, I think. 6-2, 9-2, 9-3, 13-3, 13-4, 16-4, and we went 16-7 with the last iteration of this deck. Went 3-3, so we went actually 19 and 10, so 19 out of 29. So we have a 65.5% win rate with this archetype, but I just don't like playing it that much. I like Death Rattle Demon Hunter because we could always win a game thanks to Il'gynoth. There was no game that felt unwinnable because we always had that burst damage out we could try to assemble, and we had healing off of the Aldraki. I feel like this deck, you're very much more a victim to your cards. Like the order you draw in determines so much of your success rate. Like you don't like Fireheart's about the only magic out available in this deck, and then sometimes it's just not there. So I don't know what to play though. When I look at HS Replay archetypes, nothing really is that fun to me. I think Control Warrior sounds the most fun, but and I do like that Silas gives you an out in any deck, but it has some really bad matchups, particularly Priest. It's not good against. Wait, really? Even with Silas, they can't beat Priest? Man, that's tough. Maybe not all these have Silas, so maybe that's hurting the archetype a little bit. Yeah, I bet the Silas decks are much better against Priest, right? No, still terrible. I want to play a control deck that's good, but everything is aggro. Trying to think what we could do instead of just cycling through aggro decks. I mean, it's literally just everything except Priest is aggro. I kind of liked the idea of Poison Rogue, which is certainly still a fairly aggressive deck, but it's one in which, you know, it's more about sneakiness and stuff. But it doesn't really have that solid of a win rate, so it's probably not great for a real super try-hard climb. Rally Priest over the last one day somehow has, like, power spiked. I don't know, like, if you look at the last one day on Top 1000 Legends, these are always pretty small sample sizes, right? Only 10,000 games, but I don't really like playing Rally Priest a ton. It's pretty scary deck because it's like super all in, right? Like you either hit your nut opener and blow people up, or sometimes you just run out of gas. Certainly Desert Demon Hunter we are great at, I think, and we would probably climb successfully, but I just don't want to play the same deck the whole time. I think people are going to get bored of watching Death Turtle Demon Hunter over and over again, is my guess. I don't know that for sure, but feels that way. Definitely seems like they're going to get bored. Hey, the guy abides, not the dude, the guy. Thanks for the 12 months. Rush Warrior's a deck I do think is a little bit less, you know, it's not quite as aggro-y. You're running Crash. It's not an aggro card by any means. Which, you know, I don't hate playing Rush Warrior, but it also, I don't know, maybe I'm just trying to have too much fun and not actually trying to win. That's the, well, I mean, we have been trying to win, but I'm saying, like, if I'm having too, maybe I'm aiming to have a little bit too much fun and I should just focus more on winning because that's what tryharding is about. But my instincts are still, you know, very much clinging towards finding the most fun way to win. Maybe Miracle Rogue's not bad. I don't think I'm going to be great at this deck, though, to be honest. But maybe that's a learning opportunity. Pros certainly love to favor Miracle Rogue stuff. It does have damage outs to beat a lot of things. Matchups-wise, it's pretty good against a variety of decks. Still not great against Priest, which we've been running into more and more. That said, what is Priest's weakness? Maybe that's where we find our fun. Priest is weak against Death Turtle Demon Hunter. Yeah, we found that. No Minion Mage. Aggro Paladin. Menagerie Paladin as well. I do love this Menagerie Paladin archetype, but I'm not sure it's good enough. It's bad against a lot of other things. Really bad against Face Hunter and Token Druid. Seen zero Rogue, really. Not good against Shaman either, which we've seen a lot of. I don't know if we've seen enough Priests to really substantiate this. It's just a couple. Sky Chad being one of them. Yeah, Warlock's really good against Priests for sure, but it's just not good in general. Like, it's really bad on average. As you can see, if I can get back to the stupid meta page here. 41% overall, right? It has basically one good matchup, but everything else is bad. 65% against Priest, everything else is red. So it's just tough to play that if you're trying to actually significantly climb. Let's take a look at Paladin real quick. Literally no deck on the top 1000 Legend or Legend for Paladin over the last 3 days. Wow. Last 7 days, you get Control Paladin showing up, whatever the heck this is. Oh my god. That is brutal, dude. Oh man. No minion mage. I just really don't want to play this. I think I'd actually be pretty good at it, but I just don't want to. I wouldn't mind trying a zoo deck if we could find a good zoo list, but I don't think that's going to be great either. Yeah, there's just nothing that seems fun to me. Miracle Rogue seems like the most fun. But I have a feeling I'm going to be really bad at this deck. I don't think I'm going to be good. Or maybe we could try something just totally off the wall, like Control Shaman or something, but I don't think that's going to be good either. I think that will be equally crappy. Maybe next expansion will have a fun meta. That's a lot of people's approach right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at the data on this deck. I just accidentally closed the tab. Where did it go? There it is. I need to review data. Wow, Jandis has that high of a mulligan win rate. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Is that against specific opponents where it's really bumped? It's pretty high against every sort of opponent, except Hunter, it's too slow, obviously. So Hunter, you don't keep Jandis. Mage, it's too slow. Paladin, it's fine. A lot of matchups, though. Jandis is one of the better mulligan win rate cards. That's crazy. Obviously, these are a lot of low data, so you got to be careful. But Octobot makes a ton of sense. Field Contact for draw makes a ton of sense. Swindle makes sense. Surprised so few people are keeping Swindle. That's crazy to me. A lot of overkeeps, perhaps, on Plunderer, Og Merchant. Just because they're low cost doesn't mean you want them in the mulligan necessarily, right? Tinwu, okay. Surprised Shadow Step's not a higher mulligan win rate card. It seems so good to me always. This got Secret Passage, yeah. All right, I'm going to play a few games of this. I have a feeling I'm going to do really poorly with it just because there's a lot of moving parts in this that I haven't experienced in a long time because I haven't played Rogue seriously in like ever. I don't know, 1,000 years. But let's see. It definitely seems like one of the more fun lists right now. It seems a little more honest in some ways. Like, yeah, the card draw is kind of broken, I guess, but we'll see. I'm just going to play a few with it, see how it goes, and we may pivot. I may have to go to Priest, guys. It's just maybe the reality of the world. If I want to play a control deck, which I kind of do, I may just have to play Priest. Okay. Priest already.
Watch your back.
More Priest. We're not terrible against Priest, but we're not great based on the data. 56% win rate favored to Priest. So, you know, about half the time, a little worse than half the time, we can win this if we go well. Whoa, okay. Hearthstone's freaking out. I don't know how much, well, great start. Do you guys see me? Yeah, okay. Everything looks fine. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, if you're hitting Octobot as your best mulligan win rate card, then Shadow Step loses value. That makes sense. I don't think we're actually reconnecting, guys. I think we are disconnecting. Oh, maybe we are. Came back to life there. It was like frozen, then it came back to life. Do I trust this? Do I exit? I don't know. Cool. We were unable to start a game for you. Great. I have a feeling my opponent started the game just fine. Why do I think they were okay? Man, it's gonna be tilting to DC when I actually care about my rank. Normally I don't care about my rank at all, so DCs are just completely irrelevant, but it is gonna suck if like I'm barely making any forward momentum even with a good win rate. Well, I guess today we've had a pretty middling win rate, but this last few days we've had a good win rate and still not really climbed because I don't play enough. If I lose a game here and there to disconnects, that's gonna be even harder to keep up. Okay, we're back in it, boys. Okay. It's all right. We basically just got a really bad mulligan, right? Well, it wasn't that bad. Secret Passage is definitely not good, but the 3 drops are probably okay. We can bring this back. We can bring this back. I don't really know the line against Priest here. Probably just chip. Look for burst damage later, right? We got Alexstrasza for burst. We have double Wicked Stab for burst. That's 12, 20 burst damage. Not all at once, of course, but Wand Thieves can find burst. We've got, I don't know, Old Grail. We're going to stick some boards, though, for sure. We do not have the damage just naturally. Like, we got to connect minion damage and then find the moments later. His hand is not looking great right now because field contact's so expensive at the moment. Give me an early Mankrik to bail out the disconnect, man. Like, come on. That's only just Hearthstone. Make up for the DC. Make up for the DC and then boom. Okay. Ooh, Octobot. I don't have a good way to activate my Octobot though at the moment. Is that okay against Priest? Can I just tempo the Octobot? Do I ever brain freeze my own Octobot? Is that a good play? I mean, it makes the field contact very cheap. Makes the secret passages cheap, but it only gives me 2 cards or 1 card to keep a field contact chain going. Guess there's no like Shadow Word Pains or anything anymore. Maybe it's okay to tempo it against Priest. We're gonna find out. We're learning. It's kind of the point of learning a deck, right? It's like you start to learn these things. I guess Apotheosis Trade here is a potential way to clean it up. Maybe I'm not that upset about that though. I don't know. That seems not a problem. Oh, Focused Will. Okay. Well, that's a weird way to answer it, but sure enough, they did. Okay. Ugh. Field Contact, Foxy, Brain Freeze, draws 2. Is that enough? Feels like the field contact's really weak there. Fox Passage, what do you hit off that you're happy about? Let's combo. I have no idea if this is good. Oh, it's definitely not good because there's no other playable card for 0. I could Shadow Step a Foxy, but I mean, that's so unlikely.
So many options.
Swindle off the Foxy. If I do that, I'm just breaking the field contact for later, aren't I? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Swindle would definitely be the move. Broom. Second Foxy. Wand Thief, Broom maybe? Okay. Well, I don't think that was a great turn. I did get some damage, which is cool. That's about it though. Would have loved to swindle, I think. Kind of got the broom out of the deck, which is probably not something I want to draw anytime soon. It's good with field contact, I guess, but otherwise probably good. Need like Jandis right now. Just bail me out, Jandis, man. Lead me. Oh no, wait. I'm reading words and putting them in my brain. Apotheosis too. Oh, I can't win, right? I'm just losing this. Plunder would have been cool. Yeah, Plunder could have been nice, I guess. Hangry Toad, man. I did all that, dude. As you saw, it wasn't an internet issue. I was live the whole time, man. Well, I mean, generalized internet issue. Of course, I guess it could be more specific. To be fair.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Am I willing to heal 4 here, or do I just take the Plunderer and call it a day? What was the last card they played? Apo? Apotheosis is... It's not
I wonder.
unuseful, but I think I want to keep a chain going, don't I?
Look what I won.
Try anyway.
Dysfunctional.
I guess we don't hit a chain. Is it worth playing for a shadow step off this secret passage? This is what I'm talking about, right? Like, I feel like there's so many things I don't know about this deck, whether they're worth it or not. And I need to play faster probably too. Yeah, it's not worth it. So I've already decided it's totally not worth. It is 100% not worth. I did nothing. I mean, if I got a shadow step, it was pretty great. I think I shadow stepped the field contact in that case, right? To make it cheaper. But instead, I'm pretty much just useless here. Okay, this is about what I expected to happen with this deck for game 1. We're learning how unlikely and how bad certain plays feel. It's actually probably good news that I didn't hit the shadow step, because I would have been convinced that was a decent thing to do later, even though it's probably really, really terrible to do at all times. So maybe that saved me some heartache down the road, right?
Dysfunctional.
Okay. This is not great still. We do have a lot of damage in hand, which is cool. Vanessa is a way to get some value, maybe. Cult Neophyte, I mean, whatever. All right, I'm starting to get a feel for this. Condemn's really good against Jandis, unfortunately. Seems like Condemn in general is really good against the stack. Like, everything has 2 health. Foxy Fraud, Cult Neophyte, Field Contact, Wand Thief. Or 1 health, of course, too. Once I get a board, though, this mask is just going to get worse and worse and worse, isn't it? Like, I'm never really going to effectively clear a board. How am I going to ever get this mask off? Am I gonna get a Venomous Scorpion? That's pretty decent, actually. I feel like. Oh, nope, they play Raised Dead. Oh, is Raised Dead good for me too, though? Potentially pretty good, right? I don't love taking the damage here. Is this a turn I have to mask, though? I could actually get 2 Raised Deads. What is in the pool? I got, like, Plunderers and Octobots and Jandis and a lot of stuff, potentially.
No one crosses the uncrowned.
Plunderer, okay. Do we shadow step for another one? Can I safely go to 6? Yeah, I think so, right? Could shadow step this to give me more denial, but I don't think that's right. This is so greedy, dude. Do I play here? Draw 2? It's kind of a free field contact, remember? So it's not like it's...
It's quiet.
No one crosses the uncrowned.
Okay. I got my real one now back too, which could draw me a million cards. I'm at 6 though. My God, they have Alex Draza. I'm just dead. But I got a solid board out of this turn too. We got their spells increased. Wand Thieves are pretty sweet. I feel like there's a window here. I don't think I'm winning by any means, but if this board in particular sticks and I can like mask and I don't know. It seems like we're in this game at the moment. The 6 health is making me real nervous because they're just hard running Alex. I'm just dead at any given point. But whatever, it's Priest. I haven't really seen that many hard Alexes lately, I feel like, either. It's usually just Draconic Studies, right? To find your dragons for N'Zoth stuff. Maybe they still have it. I just never run into it. But let's see. Does Priest run Alex Straza these days? No, they really don't. Yeah. All right. This 6 might stick then if I just keep the board in check. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this is a decent mask turn, I bet, though. There's only going to be 1 health on board, it looks like. Oh, well, 3. But I can trade in to... I guess there's no reason to. I can probably just always get the minion as well. Yeah, let's mask double Wand Thieves, probably, right? Oh, God. Okay. I gotta keep an eye out for Tinwu Alex stuff later too, by the way. I can't forget about that.
Send my regards.
Do I ever Wicked Stab this just to set up the guaranteed lethal? I put them to 7, so even if they... No, Alex doesn't beat hero power, let alone other healing. I don't think we show the hand yet, right? I think we do this. Sure. Why not? These together are more than Alex even. I don't know. Maybe a freeze keeps me alive. I don't know. Okay. This game I played so terribly, but we are like somehow still in it, I feel like. I have clearly played this like garbage, though. We've wasted multiple cards. It's just, I mean, nothing is like inherently wrong, but clearly some macro lines that were not really well supported, let's say, to be fair. Played around Draconic into Alex? I don't know. I don't think so. That's kind of what I was getting at. Is like, it's, well, first off, they don't have a Draconic. Oh, they did play one, but it's gone already. So I mean, that may not exist, right? Like if they'd already played a Draconic and there's a dragon sitting in hand, you'd be way more likely to play around something like that, for instance. But I think in the world where they don't have that happening already, it's just like you just got to play for the win, right? You can't hedge too hard. And the double Raised Dead, for instance, gave me so many more resources to work with and much better overall plays, I think. But to me, it seemed way more worth it. But I'm certainly willing to debate said decision. I hit for 10 again here. I don't really do much, right? If I go Alex, can I shadow step my own Alex? I have to clear the minion. Oh, I can actually freeze the minion. And hit Alex to their face. Yeah, I like that. I like the freeze and Alex them. Then I have Alex Tinwu Alex next turn. This is, I like this. This is cool. This is sneaky, and the freeze opens it up. It wouldn't be possible without the freeze because we'd just be dead to like Apotheosis and stuff. So this is now 16 damage next turn. So they gotta heal 7. Okay, let's see. Oh god. Oh! Oh! Oh, Lucia. No, I couldn't play on that anyway because of the. Well, I could have healed with my Alex, I guess, technically, but that would have been a bad play. Would have lost this the game. Priest. I think we learned a lot this game already, though. That was a great learning experience. I feel so much better about this deck already. There's so many things I feel like I can do better.
Valera versus Thrall. For Doomhammer.
Watch.
Okay,
your
Kazakis is cool to see, actually. Okay, interesting, interesting. Do we keep this pair? It never seems that good. I mean, this gives me like a guaranteed play on 5, but I got the Kazakis kind of covering that side of my life already. I think I look for like a Swindle maybe or something to play slightly earlier. Seems like Shaman's going to be a real bad matchup, though. I feel like we're just going to lose. Just too much... just too much unavoidable damage, which I think will end up murdering me. Coin Vanessa is actually a thing we can do, at least. Go get lifesteal off Kazakis as well. God, I need to review the Kazakis options. It's going to be really important to make decisions, but I haven't looked at it in ages. So... Coin Vanessa Wailing Vapor. Could actually coin Vanessa Broom to clear this. Seems a little premature to me, but
So many.
it's not the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Oh, Foxy Vanessa too. Yeah, could go Foxy Vanessa, Coin Broom. That actually is so much tempo. I think it might be worth. It does strand my field contact. But
No one crosses
I like
the
clearing, I
path.
think. I don't know. This denies that thing from scaling. I am a little worried about Wind Fury Boy always, but it's not even that good really since I already got some trade value. It would be a lot better if I didn't trade, of course. Yeah, there it is, unfortunately. Man. But now you can just weapon this, and we're ahead on tempo, and I have a Wailing Vapor, so that's actually really not too bad. Kazakis on 4 as well. Ooh, Swindle, though. I think we Swindle trade, don't we? Protecting the health on the 2-3 meaningful? No, because Shaman always deals damage in increments of 3 anyway, so... I just lose a little bit of face damage, but I net 2 cards in hand, of course. So now we have Kazakis into 5. Kazakis... with a tempo advantage. Ord mana plays for Shaman. That plus a 3-drop is your 4-mana play. Always doing that stuff. Ever pivot into a brain freeze here? I don't think so. The 5 pop off is just too good. Greater Golem into Rush is pretty nice. Rush Copy, I guess, would probably be my top choice here. Rush Deal 3 is also interesting, but Rush Copy looks good. Get me board reactivity that way. Okay, we're still at 30, which I like. We've kind of kept their removal in check a little. Oh boy. We're not at 30 anymore, guys. I don't know how to break this to you. They are kind of going all in, though, so this Greater Golem winning the board might just net me an advantage. It's a shame these aren't elementals to buff my dude. Do I shadow step this, by the way? I think so, right? The disadvantage to shadow stepping it is that I might just be able to kill them sooner by preserving the shadow step for like lethal damage or something. Because this is just such a threat on board. I don't really mind if they hit it, and they may rely less on minions actually. So maybe I don't shadow step. I think we wait. I don't think they're gonna clear it. I think I can shadow step either one of them next turn if I need to. I'm just gonna same with Kazakis. I actually don't think these will die. I mean, maybe Kazakis gets like Serpent Shrine portaled or something, but that's good. That means he's not hitting me in the face. I'm happy if that happens. I think the biggest risk is maybe a dunk tank. Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm super annoyed now. It did actually clear minions though, so that, like I said, that's ultimately still good news. I think we saved 6 health there basically, which is really nice. Now ice barriers become really vital to us as well. Very powerful. Or maybe we just go for the win. Just race. Yeah, let's see. Why can't I brain freeze face, man? Okay. We go again. Choice never hurt anybody, right? Yeah, I think actually, yeah, sure. Why not? Do we go again? No, we've got enough cards now. Shame I don't have something to fill in the curve here, like a Guardian Og Merchant or something to Divine Shield my boy, but this is looking pretty good. Double Ice Barrier is going to be just great at stabilizing while we start to develop counter pressure. They're getting a lot of damage through attacks right now though, which means they might just be able to win this via spells. Eek. It's always scary because it's not raw healing, right? Like just 3 spells now is potentially all they need. I'm a little spooked, man. We have Alex, but that's it, right? If they have to attack face, I think we're fine, right? I think we'll be okay. I don't need any of these. If they have to attack face, right, we'll net quite a bit of healing. But if they can just hit me with like lightning bolt, Serpent Shrine or whatever, and we're dead, obviously that's bad news. Okay, that's also terrifying news. I am dead. Wow. I just have 16 plus a spell. Unbelievable, dude.
Boys, some loom by the hearth, won't ya?
God. They had the ultimate Doomhammer hand. Just everything went all into that Doomhammer, dude. That sucks. Jolly Roger, though, with a gifted sub, man. Their list doesn't run Portal? I don't know. Coriolis, dude. Thank you for the gifted sub. That's really nice, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah. Okay, that was a tough game. I'm trying to think of a better way to flip the script there. Like, the Kazakis dude, I don't think it made a difference. Like, if that dunk tank had gone face, we'd have been in an even worse spot. They just kind of had the ultimate full damage hand, I feel like.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch.
Ooh.
your back.
Fancy. Do we keep double field contact? I don't think so, right? You want the plays to go with it. I haven't seen a single card to activate my Octobots reliably yet. I don't know how you get these Octobots off consistently. Like, Guardian Og Merchant's the only obvious option. I guess a Broom trade or something, but... I guess if we have 2, we just always tempo 1, don't we? Mage is not really great at dealing 4, except maybe exactly Coin Combustion. Maybe that's it. This list only has 1 Og Merchant. Yeah, it was the highest win rate list. I don't know, man. There's a reason, for some reason, that the data's telling us that. I don't have any Miracle Rogue expertise to tell you. I can guarantee you that. All right, let's try this, right? Let's see. Coin Combustion a thing? If they do, it means they don't get to Canters on 2, maybe. It's at least disruptive, perhaps. The only other problem is, like, even if it lives, I don't actually... I can brain freeze again, but that doesn't feel good. Maybe I do brain freeze, right? Most lists swap the single Broom for second Merchant.
I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. The highest win rate list doesn't, so I can tell you. I don't know. Over the last few days, anyway. Who knows? You know, that doesn't necessarily mean much. Sample sizes are always, you know, in flux, but... Do we just Octobot Brain Freeze? Is it really worth discounting the field context that much? Maybe I just play a second Octobot now? Or maybe we just Hero Power chill. I think we just Hero Power chill. I don't know, though. Again, I feel sort of hopeless with this deck. I feel like it's going to take me 20 games to get a good feel for this deck's kind of rhythm, and by then I'm going to be at rank 4,000, so we may have stopped playing this. They did have the combustion, but they chose to hold the coin. Interesting. Okay. That I find pretty intriguing. Man, I sure feel like a Plunder or an Og Merchant would really, really open my things up. Combustion again. Okay. Octobot Brain Freeze. Starting to look a little more interesting, I think, right? Because we have a couple battle cries on a future turn to pop off on the field contacts. You think just a single contact Neophyte right now? Really? Throw one away just for tempo? There are a few people suggesting such a play. You guys really think so, huh? Mullahu with a raid, by the way, with a party of 7. I'm up for trying it since we have 2. Certainly, Neophytes feel very valuable here to disrupt. I don't know on turn 5 what exactly we're looking for. There's Cthulhu card disruptions. Ooh, wish we'd known. There's, of course, any spell, obviously, but, you know, there's still a lot of playable things here. But now... Yeah, full clear still, despite the increased cost. I feel like I'm just wasting this Octobot for so long. It just feels so wrong to me to not get Octobot value. If I go Octobot Brain Freeze here, I can start going crazy, kind of. Use it and pop off. It's not really that easy to say. Just pop off. It's not like you get a choice to just pop off. There's not that much mana left to work with even after Octobot. If I wait a turn, maybe, but if I passage into Kazakus, I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna wait one more turn. We can swindle here. Come on.
Here we go.
Okay, I have a Jandis for next turn. I'm actually gonna hold the Tinwu for burst damage later, I think. Like, there's probably some logic to tempoing it. Did I attack first? Yes, I did. I'm good. Okay. Genius plays. Now we've got Jandis, which I still don't really think is that great against Mage, right? I don't know. This feels so bad. What's my Tinwu Alexstrasza if I discount everything? How much? I can do 16 in one turn. Right? My opponent has the slowest hand. I'm getting absolutely bailed out by my opponent's just garbage hand. Do I play Jandis into a Flame Strike turn or wait? Why not Tinwu step there? That's what I'm saying. I think maybe I want to save him for burst damage later as opposed to pulling them out of the deck. We're going to draw a ton of cards, so I don't think it's a problem. Do I go this turn or wait a turn? Do we need more mana? Could Secret Passage this turn into Kazakis? Maybe some Shadow Step stuff. I think I've waited too long anyway, right?
So many options.
Love like a Neophyte. Ugh, don't like Plunderer. Can dump a Broom for sure. Double Wand Thief's actually pretty sweet. Ruined Orbs damage, maybe. Just a reroll. Card draw.
Here we go.
I still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like every turn has 47 choices. And even though you're making like positive direction plays, like, hey, I'm discounting things, I'm tempoing things, it feels like there's 27 possible mistakes every turn. I just don't know.
What to do?
It's just, there's so many lines to take. Flame Strike, that makes me feel safer behind the Jandis. I think we'll go ahead. Oh, do we go Olgra 2 into Jandis? That's fine. It's a 3/7, right? That should be okay, shouldn't it? Ooh, whoopsie. Do I Ruined Orb face or anything first? Let's see what we get when we get spell damage or something, right? Oh my god, okay. Just re-weapon here or a Ruined Orb? Do I need to start squeezing in damage already or do I need to wait? I don't know. Let's see. Choice might matter later. That seems like the choice to me. Okay. So I still have a crazy pop-off draw turn when I need it. I have an enormous board. They did not they did not even hesitate. They did not consider the juke for a single moment. Not for a second. Devolving Missile is very strong here. Both of these are well overstated for their... Wow! Unbelievable! The Earth Elemental is basically Neo, man. Wow, that's good stuff. Okay. This is the field contact turn, right? We just go, we don't even look. They haven't summoned any minions. These brain freezes just keep getting totally stranded. All right, let's just go because things are gonna get crazy, right? Oh, I really am already out of like stuff to play just for the sake of playing it. Do I need to hold this for like Alex and Tinwu later? I have one more, I guess. I have 3 Wicked Stabs in hand. How much damage do I have right now? This gets me an Arcane Intellect, which I really don't want. I don't know which of these is right, but I'm gonna fill the hand too much if I go for Vanessa early, right?
That's an upgrade. Probably.
honestly think this is better. Protect. We have plenty of cards at this stage, right? Ooh, I would have Shadow Step this if I'd known. Shoot. It's a much better Shadow Step target.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't re-weapon. Crap! That's not good. Ah! I theoretically have enough because of all these, but I just need any 2 damage to stick. But re-weaponing would have meant I only needed 1 damage to stick. Does that make a difference? Maybe. Heart of Cthulhu, maybe? These turns are so hard, dude. Flame Strike is not enough. Do they have a follow-up for 1?
You win.
Oh, wow. Okay. The Divine Shield there made the difference, man. Wow. Well, again, that was so sloppy. So sloppy. I mean, it wasn't bad. I think we were doing things, you know, things were happening, but it felt like there were so many more opportunities that we could have taken advantage of, or at the very least optimized, you know. I feel like they just had the worst hand. I think they would have won that game for sure if they didn't have such a garbage hand.
Watch.
Seemed like their hand was just utter trash. Okay, Warlock. I have no idea how to beat Warlock. I guess it's still just burst damage, right? I don't know. I just have no idea. Single discount does 20 or 16 with the combo. Double discount does up to 44 with perfect hand, but 24 more often. Okay, that's helpful. Keep the wand. It actually has a terrible mulligan win rate when we looked, I think. Maybe terrible is not the right word, but not great actually. Maybe I didn't look at Warlock specifically, but I feel like I'm losing a chance to hit an Octobot if I give up if I keep the wand thief. Because I think I really want to operate around field contact and Octobot specifically, don't I? Those are really the 2 super powerful mulligans, maybe. You keep wand every time? That may be a bad thing. I don't know the deck very well. I'm just going off of data here, but that might be a problem for you. Wand Thief has a 49% mulligan win rate in this list. It is lower than Octobot, Kazakis, Mankrik, Field Contact, Jandis, Foxy Fraud, Colt Neophyte, Prize Plunder, Vanessa Van Cleef, Swindle, Guardian Og Merchant, and Secret Passage. It's the 12th best mulligan win rate card. So again, I don't know, but because I have no experience, but the data suggests maybe Wand Thief's not great. It makes sense to me, frankly. I think Wand Thief sounds cool, right? I like it too. It's a nice early play. But I think the idea is like you don't know what you need to get off of it early, so it gets better and better later the game goes on because you can get kind of more specific in the utility, maybe? Is that an explanation for why it gets better later? You can see that. Okay, we can go Octobot Og Merchant here. Whoopsie. Do I ever wait for like exactly field contact or anything? I think there's enough pop off here. Like everything's so cheap that once I get a field contact, I'm like drawing through the deck, right?
Here we go.
Initiating overdrive.
School studies. Just trade.
Here we
I don't know. I'm so inclined to go face. I think we need to keep an eye out for a good Van Cleef here. Can I get a corrupted Ticketus off of Van Cleef? I don't know if I want that, but it's just kind of cool. It's just fun. Is actually Dungar worth it for the damage blow up? Did they take 10? I don't really need to deal damage to them that much right now. Plus I can just chip through the armor in the meantime. Is Dungar the choice? I gonna get a better card than Dungar? Just Dungar deal 12 or whatever? Or maybe Dungar summon minions actually is pretty good. I don't actually think summon minions is as good though. I think I want deal 12.
What adventure are you up to today?
The minions are just so much easier for Warlock to deal with, right? Like they have a lot of good removal and reactivity. I think the unavoidable damage output later might just be more annoying.
Here we go.
You know? Like this one's gonna go off after their heal, so that's not a problem. Like, that's fine. I need to occupy my turns by not going face for a while, weirdly enough. Like, or just do enough that the 10 is still negated, I guess, is the other alternative. That's gonna be harder, I think, though. I'm trying to save these cards for field contact to make sure I have plenty of reload, but it's not that likely to really hit a field contact, so I don't know when I need to sort of pull the ripcord here and just go for other plays. Like maybe just coin swindle is fine. Second swindle. Try to refill a bit here. This Octobot is not something I really need at the moment. Neophyte to tempo doesn't really help me much is the only thing, because what's the Shadow Step Vanessa right now? Drain Soul, not that good. Backfire would have actually been nuts. If I could have gotten a backfire, I would have been happy. This damage just does nothing, so it's pretty inconsequential, I think, to play the Neophyte right now. Because the Dungar is going to heal off the damage next turn, so it's just... I'd rather use this on a key turn to perhaps, like, you know, Shadow Step it and deny a Twisting Nether or whatever other card I think I can deny, maybe. And just more field contact play, I guess. I'm going to have to use these Wand Thieves in a second, though, or I'm just going to run out of stuff to do. We lost a little damage. Lost a Mancrick too, which is pretty good. Got closer to field contact, potentially. Didn't lose Alex either, which is cool, or Tinwu. So that's a possible out. Coin Swindle, you like that too? That's good to hear. I had no idea, so makes me feel a little better. Yeah, that's a really, really weak Hysteria, I would say. Don't you think? Wicked Stab. So they're gonna heal. After that, these attacks will matter. So developing minions here is a little better, but still not great. I just am out of stuff to do, so I think I got a Wand Thief. I'd love to find card draw. You can see my brain doing the work here, right? It's like, well, do I like card draw or do I like Fireball? Springwater I can't play this turn either, which is just really tough. Ugh. I think because Dungar's on board, it's actually Fireball, honestly. Do I go Wand Thief? I still have plays for field contacts. I think so. I can get like an Arcane Intellect or something here. Does this really do anything? No. Take a Brain Freeze then. This literally does nothing, but that's okay. He heals it off, so. Okay. These are good at clearing stuff and proccing field contacts, right? So I think Brain Freeze is fine. Incanters, I mean, I literally don't even have... I guess Secret Passages are decent for Incanters, but not really that important. Certainly think I prefer this. Full cost Scavenger, okay. It's pretty good for my Brain Freezes, really. I just need the field contact to make them feel worth it. Ugh. gotta find a play, man. Font of Power. Oh my god, I guess. Oh, I could destroy the dude pretty efficiently, but I need stuff to do. I need like a card draw card, or cost 2 less for each frozen enemy. I think David, you're saying exactly what I'm saying. I think I take the totem because it might draw me cards, honestly, man. That's exactly where my brain is at too, dude. Maybe it draws me a card, and maybe that's all I need. All right. Okay.
Here we go.
This is coming up, Lynn. It's 2 turns still. Okay, Avenge. Well, that's kind of cool, I guess. Maybe changes some math on removal. I don't know. We did lose 1 Wicked Stab, so our total damage output this game is definitely reduced. Fireball Stab is still 12, though. I really need any of my meat, man. Contacts, Kazakis, Jandis. That trio right there is where we're lacking. You fear Trick Totems? It's a reasonable fear. Hopefully it gets buffed here to get out of range of like Soul Shears and stuff. Oh man, he goes for it first. The respect of the Trick Totem. Wow. That's crazy. Twisting Other? Tamsin Siphon. Tamsin something else. Siphon, yeah, okay. Put more healing in the future to keep in mind. Probably got to clear that Tamsin. I desperately need... Oh, they're going to use both now. Okay. Thought they might hold one, but I guess not. Desperately need a meaty play. Okay, this can definitely create opportunity. Oh my god, what do I take? Kazakis or Jandis or what? Oh my god. Suddenly all the cards. I can Kazakis, Tenwu Kazakis. I think that's better than Jandis, right? Gives me a lot of opportunity in the future turns. Yeah. Don't you think? I mean, it does leave the Tamsin alive if I don't... Yeah, but it's so much meat. It's so much meat, man. I might even take a 10-drop too, I don't know. Divine Shield's like sort of annoying, maybe a little more annoying. Oh, draw cards. Yes, I really need card draw, I think. Yeah. Am I gonna go for a 10-drop Kazakis? I don't even know what they have, but it fills my curve potentially, right? I don't know. Let's do it, whatever. The 5-mana one also sort of fills my curve is the thing, but I just want to. It seems fun. I don't know. God, give your other minions might be worth it, but I just want a big reload, right? I just want a big reload. I don't know that I'm gonna have a board against Warlock. In fact, I'm pretty unlikely to have a board against Warlock. If it was 5-mana buff, that would be pretty cool, but you know, I think I wanted the card draw too, so a little bit tough call there. Okay, so Dungar's either gonna clear minions or deal a ton of damage, maybe a little of both. They're tapping. They may not have Twisting Other in this list. They might just have like whatchamacallit, that 4-drop thing that destroys cards or whatever. This Tamsin value is really not too bad, believe it or not. I guess the second Hysteria is pretty bad. I take that back. The Drain Soul didn't really matter much extra here because they're at full health anyway. It's the I guess it's that second Hysteria that skews me out a little because of my 2 10-10s, right? Might need to take a turn. Oh, he went all face like 5 in a row right there. What a madman. I'm kind of at the point of the game now where field contact almost creates more problems than solutions because I don't need to draw that many cards. I use Tenwu, so Alex Strauss is a little less interesting there. This Dungar really didn't do that much damage, sadly. Because the Golem here is going to clear, or is going to draw me quite a few cards. Oh, I'm just running out of damage, man. It's really spooky.
you soon.
I really miss that other wicked stab, you know? If I Shadow Step Jandis, I guess. I'm just gonna play this, because who cares?
Here we go.
No, never mind. It's a little bit worse against Hysteria, maybe. Proc Octo. Shouldn't I wait until I have an Alex in hand? I guess not if there's no Tinwu, it doesn't matter. Maybe I should proc an Octo. Oh, that's a pretty slow play, actually, all things considered. Man, I guess they have the cheap removal here. Gonna finish it with weapon, I guess? Oh, he can't. Oh, wow, he has to use that Drain Soul too now. That's not bad. We eat the armor. That's not too bad. He used the Hysteria, so this Golem might actually be right at this point. Ooh, that's not time for that yet, is it? Maybe we try to force... Let's see, if he has that card, like I said, the Niru support card. Both Siphon Souls are gone. I lose rush value. I lose rush value here. Is this... Everybody keeps saying proc the Octo. It doesn't really net that much advantage. Is the weird thing. It does, but only after like 2 or 3 turns. Because, like, you know, what am I going to squeeze in with this? I guess I can squeeze in, like, a Wicked Stab or something. I can still Jandis, so maybe it's fine. Part of me wants to keep the Prize Plunderer, though, for reactivity. That's the only thing I'm thinking about here is, like, maybe it's better to react. I don't think he has Twisting Others, by the way. I think he might just have... Oh, God. I don't know if I Shadow Step Jandis. I think it's a little bit better on Alex for burst damage later.
Here we go.
I think we're just chilling. I think he might just have the I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Soul something? Soul Idiot, Soul Moron, Soul Sheer, Soul Spam, Soul... I just Soul Rend. There it is. I found it. Oh, Ticketus got burned. Okay, Rostwick's got burned. So the fatigue advantage is actually squarely in our favor at this point, which could definitely give me burst damage outs later. That could be cool. This seems like a good Golem turn because we have stuff to actually react to, which is what I was worried about for this Golem. And still develop threats this way. I still have such a hill to climb on damage, though. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely got a Niru. I mean, we know that's happening, but I'm hoping I can just find a break point and win the race, right? Like a 2-turn Alex sort of thing, or whatever it is. I don't know yet, but... Oh, Cascading Disasters. I wasn't thinking about. Those are tough. That kind of replaces the Twisting Nether problem. How much other raw healing do we expect this dude to have, right? I think probably not a lot. We saw both Drain Souls. We saw both Siphon Souls. We saw both Death Heads Cultists. Bristlebacks. Oh, yeah, Bristlebacks. Yeah, shoot. He's almost definitely got Bristlebacks. Oh, man, I just can't get there then, can I? I have 16 plus 12 is 28 damage. But if he's going to heal another, whatever those heal for, that's too much. And he can always use them on his own minions as well. I don't know how to get there, guys. I guess I just have to try. I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of choices here. I mean, this is 14 in a single turn by itself. So, you know, maybe fatigue lines up the right way. And I'm not dead first. Maybe. Maybe. I'm worried about dying first to a Niru board. Bristleback's heals are really tough. Really tough. Oh god. He is firmly in fatigue though for fatigue damage. Oh man, maybe I should have Wicked Stab last turn instead of hero powered. Now I have to wait an extra turn for it. He's taking 1 off fatigue. Oh man. I have 14, 15, 16. If I'd Wicked Stabbed last turn instead of hero powered, I might have got there. I didn't think I'd have a 2-turn clock though. I thought I'd have a deeper clock than that. So I'm taking 2 off fatigue. He's got 11 plus 12 is 23, 26. So I'm technically alive and his board is full. So he can't play a shard shattered guy, can he? What are these cards? What are these from? From Backfire. We don't know what that means. I think I just do this and try to Alex next turn. Maybe his board is locked and he can't play a heal.
Here we go.
I don't know. The Backfire really changed the clock for me. I wish I'd Wicked Stabbed last turn, but... Or not the Backfire, that last Altar of Fire. Because I thought we were going to have a 3-turn game, and it ended up we could have killed him in 2 because the fatigue clock... I guess maybe the fatigue clock didn't even change it, but regardless, the game shifted into a faster outcome than I expected. Do you have it? Can you play anything? Wow. Wow, dude. Calculated. Holy crap. What a crazy win. Oh my god. 1 health exactly. Oh man. I think we could have gotten out there. I don't know though. If we'd used the Wicked Stab a turn early, he might have bristlebacked, and because he was gonna be more focused on his health, you know. I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't have. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered, but I guess he didn't know about the fireballs, so that might have changed the math a little. Woo! Do you do your hair? Yeah, of course. I mean, it's really not a lot of doing to be done. I just put product in it, kind of comb it up. I don't even really comb it. I just hand it up, and it's just done. The sides are so short that they don't require any upkeep. All right, that was something else. Oh my god, dude, this deck. I feel like I am playing it at about 40% optimization. Maybe that's how it always feels. I don't know. Maybe that's how it always feels. I don't know.
The legion's rage pales before
Okay. I think we look for... I mean, Vanessa actually had a decent mulligan win rate, but I feel like it's not going to be great against Demon Hunter because I can't utilize their like death rattle cards as well as they can. So I think I definitely need to play for the pop off here. Play for the high roll, right? Try to get the early Octobot, just crazy tempo play. I mean, this hand's got a lot of interesting sneaky utility, but almost zero value. Like, we're going to gas out instantly at this rate. We'll see. Hey, Regis, longtime YouTube viewer, loving the new Try Hard series. Oh, well, this video is going to make an interesting part of it. Regis learns to play Rogue is going to be the title of this one, probably. Let's try to play Rogue. Ooh, Swindle's pretty fun. I think we still wait a turn, right? We're probably always playing this game a little from behind, just by the nature of how sticky their boards are and stuff. So, like, trying to get the Foxy Fraud out a turn early seems pointless. I mean, this could be Lifesteal Demon Hunter. I don't know. making probably, you know, unfair early assumptions here, but
Care to make a wager, friend?
definitely feels like it's almost always not that these days. Always death rattle these days. Hand's still really light, man. I even with the swindle, I feel like I don't really have that much to do here. Like I said, Vanessa on these razor fins and stuff is just not interesting. What would I actually like? I'd like a Talon. I'd like, honestly, a Renowned Performer would be okay. Would be all right. What am I doing this turn, though? There's nothing to do.
So many options.
Guardian, Og Merchant, Divine Shield this. It's about the best play I can think of, and it seems just totally terrible. Yeah, were you Sky Chad? This is just real bad. I feel like this matchup is probably really unfavored for Rogue, right? I haven't looked at the data. Let's see. No, it's really not that bad. It's 47.8% for us. That's not that bad. How do we do this, though? I don't know. I guess if they don't have healing, maybe that's one path. Is just like stick the healing. Death's Head Cultist. Okay. They took a lot of damage there. Ooh, field contact is interesting. I actually really like that Death's Head Cultist, though. I'm thinking about just taking and playing that, right? Like, I can develop 2 and play it, and I still have a great field contact turn setting up. I can kill their Death's Head Cultist. I can develop my own. My God, I could just go field contact now, though, as well. I don't know. I feel like these 3 cards are going to open up the field contact later.
Care to make a wager, friend?
No one crosses the uncrossed.
Do I ever like Brain Freeze instead here to just push more damage? Because I don't really need the Death's Head yet. I lose the Brain Freeze for the field contacts, the only thing. Alternatively, do I ever Shadow Step Vanessa for another Death's Head Cultist? I don't think so. I think Shadow Step's way better on field contact. Yeah, I guess we stick to the plan. I think there were some interesting alternatives there, though, to be frank. Like, I didn't mind pushing damage. I don't know. Losing coin also kind of makes this a turn slower, I guess, as well. If I want to go off next turn, I can't play all 3 of these. Maybe Shadow Step Vanessa, though, or this, either one, for some interesting bonus potential. In fact, this gives me a net mana advantage again, too. Save a mana here, or on whatever future card as well. That might be nice. Looks like Vanessa's dying, so that solves that dilemma. No choice. Ooh, Fellscreeper, okay. That might be a decent Plunderer target. Yeah, I think we're definitely going, right?
It's quiet. Oh, tough luck. Too quiet.
Am I gonna have enough for Plunderer now that I say that, actually? We've played 1, that's 2, this will be 3. So I can Broom. Broom is actually pretty good, yeah. That opens up Plunderer.
Give me that. Look what I won.
So Brain Freeze here. We protect the health on this guy as much as we can. Probably always dying anyway, but... Okay, we got another Plunderer. We got a slightly fuller hand. We got a little bit of board. Did I mess anything up there? Probably, but yeah, whatever. Seemed okay. Do I make golden cards? Almost never, actually. Never really make golden cards. No, I don't hardly ever craft them. I think we have a few specific times for memes or stuff, but only ones I open. It's so expensive to like make golden cards. It's just too much. How do I beat like N'Zoth and stuff in this deck? I don't really see me beating N'Zoth. That seems more or less impossible. I guess we probably take like a downturn here with the Octobot to set up for next turn with the field contact, right? Basically make all of those really cheap and just try to blow up next turn. Again, though, this feels weak, though. I have a lot of these turns in this deck where I feel like I'm not really doing anything that powerful. It's like you alternate between just something completely insanely broken and something really weak every other turn, you know? It's like you have this just crazy turn where you play 15 cards, and then you have this next turn where you do nothing like this turn. I mean, I did play an Emperor Thaurissan, basically, but played a 3/4 Emperor Thaurissan, but still doesn't feel that good. A fun challenge for some time maybe could be playing a deck that is only allowed to have cards you own in Golden and in Diamond. Yeah, that'd be fun. Had some good challenge ideas in the past. That's certainly not a bad one. That guy's big. It's a good brain freeze target for me, though, frankly. Like, ooh, that's gross, too. I don't like that. So we'll go contact Neophyte, brain freeze, etc., etc., etc. See where we can go. Another Octobot is unnecessary here. I sure hope we don't break this chain, man. There's a chance I don't get what I need here. That's a good chain play. Actually, let's do this first since it's cheaper, right? May open up more things. Like Kazakis, for instance. How many cards do I hit off Neophyte that keep the chain going? Here's 4 that don't. Here's 2 that do. 4 that do. 5 that do. Slightly more keep the chain going this way. I think I go for it. Still fill in with a Octobot if I need to. Auto step, sure. Jandis isn't too bad. Okay. Gotta do this, I think, right? Go ahead and get the Octobot in. Like, what does it matter, right? It's not doing anything, but it's not really ever gonna do much at this point. So they have to have a minion play here because we Neophyted 3 times. So Skull or whatever is not gonna happen. That's a really good minion play, though. That's certainly not a problem for them, it seems. The Fell Rattler's insane as well. It does proc the Octobot, which I guess helps me a little, probably. I gotta still figure out this Inquisitor, though. Like, it's still alive. Like, it's just a pain, right? Taking 8 is the real pain. Alex might relieve that pressure a little, but he's gonna have N'Zoth, so I might just be dead next turn, depending on what happens. Okay. Just because the other Inquisitor, right, is a real problem. May always play Jandis over this Greater Golem, but let's think, right? Rush plus Freeze 2. Freeze 2 doesn't really help against the idiot, though. Helps against Blackthorn, though. Because I'm going to kill the other 2. It's still not a lot of tempo, though. And if he plays N'Zoth on curve, I'm still going to lose my 5/5 here. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. We're in trouble, I think. We're in trouble. I think I preserved the health on this. Well, I guess if I'm worried about N'Zoth, I don't know. I think if he has N'Zoth, I just lose anyway, right? It's just too good. So why play around N'Zoth? I can't. It's not even that I'm dead or anything. He doesn't have lethal because he can't attack with the Inquisitor, but it's just too many minions, right? I just can't deal with all that stuff. So no reason to play around N'Zoth because that's game ending regardless. So I actually do have 12 from hand next turn. If I can keep these minions alive and hit for 8, we'll be fine. We actually have it. These need to live, which seems fairly unlikely. That is 1 off lethal. So that's bad. Oh boy. That's not good. Oh my god. If that were cheap or not, if that were cheap enough. We have 12. Can technically trade and heal my face and not be dead here. Maybe I actually Wicked Stab the minion to preserve the 3/3, right? Any chances you'll be making a series with Solemn? Nobody asked me to do anything, man. I mean, I've been asked to do a few small things that I've turned down over time, but nobody asked me to do anything big. What does he have? 2 + 6. It's 8. Next turn I'll be literally alive at 1. But I mean, this is N'Zoth, always. We know that's N'Zoth. I'm just dead to the next Inquisitor. I'm always dead to the next Inquisitor because of N'Zoth. Like, he got it off the tail end, so it's guaranteed to be lethal. So I have to have, like, double taunts or something insane. I don't even know what I need. I don't even think it's really possible. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Ah! Ah! Am I still dead? I'm still dead. It doesn't matter. No, I'm still dead to N'Zoth. Oh my god. No, I'm still just dead to N'Zoth. Maybe he's running that stupid elemental. We saw somebody doing that. Oh, he had N'Zoth over here, so it wasn't even. I think he should have played that over the Inquisitor, by the way. Ah! God. Miss lethal? Break it down for me, bro. How did I miss lethal? Wicked stab face? How's that gonna help? I hit Kazaka's face. What are you talking about? Kazaka's went face, you goon. I had to wicked stab the minion to get the minion, man. Lumi Pop. If you're gonna call people names, at least literally just pay attention to what's happening. God, what a moron. It's okay to be, like, say Miss Lethal and stuff, but don't be so cocksure about it. Watch what happens, think for a second, and then react to people.
I make my own luck. Watch your...
I couldn't wicked stab face or I didn't get the minion. It was a really cool almost play. Man, I'm really sad. That would have been so sick. We need to keep an eye out for that sort of thing later, though, right? Like, if I'd had a second brain freeze, I would have had lethal. Think about that. If I'd had a brain freeze to hit the minion instead of the if I'd had a brain freeze on top of, or instead of the Alishraza, whatever, right? I would have had lethal. I could have brain freezed it for 3, hit for 9, plus 8 would have been 17. So crazy. You miss lethal if you had enough mana and enough damage. Yeah. Okay. Mancrick is good. I don't think we keep Plunder or Shadow Steps, though. We saw the data on those. Not really looking that exciting. And I don't see any reason to buck the data in this particular instance. I think pretty much always hard mulliganing for these 2 cards is the play we want to make. Got a hard run Kel'Thuzad? Dude. Kel'Thuzad is a really cool card, I gotta say. It's a pretty sweet card. Okay, we're probably just chilling until Mancrick on 3. Maybe if we hit a Guardian Hog Merchant, we could certainly go that route a turn sooner, but... Or Plunder. Maybe I should have kept the Plunder, but I think the Plunder ended up being the Octobot, so it sort of solves its own problems, right? Do you ever tempo Octobot against Rogue? What do they have? Wicked Stab's not 4 yet. I mean, if they go Prize Plunderer to 4, they probably ruin their game anyway. Because they have to use, like, all their Shadow Steps and stuff. I think you tempo it, don't you? Rearcat says you play bot and mirror. I trust that. It's making sense to me, too. Everything's a 3 damage increment or less. There's no, like, buff to this. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. If there's some way to regret this, I don't know. Again, if it's like Shadow Step Plunderers, I think you take that. I think you're okay with it. But otherwise, it just seems insane. I guess the real question is, do we go already? Or do we just happily hero power for now and then go even more insane next turn? I think we go more insane next turn. Do I Mancrick? No, we might want that coin mana on the same turn as the contact. We might still man crit because it's pretty good to put the Olgra in and then try to draw it, right? But
That's enough. Probably.
Initiating overdrive.
it's not a great card to go. I guess we just go, right? I don't know. I don't know. This is another one of those where it's like, well,
Too quiet.
maybe not, but I'm getting a million. No, I guess we start with cheaper stuff, don't we? We always start with cheaper stuff that we're going to play anyway. And then go from there. Because the cheaper stuff can change everything. Because I could get like a Foxy Fraud, yeah, and then I can play Swindle. I'm going to have too many cards. Go to 3, right? That's fine. No, I go to 4. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never mind. We're good. Shadow Step, Foxy doesn't really open anything up, right? No, everything's a weird prize plunderer, but I think it's right. Okay. Wow, suddenly a hand. I mean, they're probably going to do the same thing, though, right? Oh, no, they're just going to play Janets. Okay. That does mean they don't react particularly well to my field contact again, right? Oh, no, they do. Brain Freeze, okay. Well, I'm not really good at dealing with this stuff. There's going to be another wave of it, sadly. Is the Kazakus 1-drop here actually pretty good? I also have Plunderer, which is pretty decent. Could definitely just take like a Mancrick Plunderer turn. Do I ever Shadow Step Mancrick? Probably not when Alex and stuff is in hand. I do feel like the 1-drop Golem, it has the ping, which is pretty good here. Like it even Shadow Step it as well. Does it have buff in it? I need to learn the pools, honestly. Poisonous, sure. Plus ping. Yeah, we need this to hit the right target, though. Guess I could bounce it, but that doesn't feel that good. Hit this. Actually, this one, I mean. No, that's the wrong one. Do I bounce it here? I guess? I just bounce Kazakus. Oh, this feels weird. I don't know if I like this. Is this really the most powerful Shadow Step I'm going to have this game? It does deal 4 face damage and clear a 5/5. It's not bad. If I'm Shadow Stepping Alex for 8 damage later, it's just protecting minions and dealing 4 now almost as efficient. It kind of is, right? It also just leaves us on board. I guess that gets weapons pretty easily, though. Oh my god, Inara's crazy good. Oh, crap. Can weapon to clear the Kazakus. Or not, they're going to save the durability, I guess. Leave the Kazakus, kill the 3/2, that makes sense too. Oh boy, Inara is brutal, dude. I mean, this is a big ol' Octobot hand, but is it actually a little early? Like, would I rather just Plunderer than Niru? I can always just run the 1/2 in, I guess. I kind of need to kill the Inara is my other thought. How many easily cards can I play pre-Plunderer? I mean, really just 2's fine. Then I can just trade Kazakus. Let's definitely make sure this is happening. Okay. Not debated here. I'm gonna leave the Jandis up. If he has another Shadow Step, is how punished am I by that?
Choose soon.
I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm gonna take the risk, basically.
Not what I want. You will obey.
I don't know. It's very punishing if he has Shadow Step, I guess, but I don't know. I got the Oasis ally too. Oh god, he's gonna have Shadow Step.
Quiet.
Oh god. Oh god. So many cards to draw. Oh no. I mean, he's not playing it right now though, and I am netting probably a pretty good pressure and tempo line here, and we're getting close to ending the game. Especially if Oasis ally actually connects. which I suspect it will. No, it won't. Oh no, combustion was too clean, man. Stop. My field contact is hot garbage. What did they finish on? Oh, combustion they finished on. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's pretty good, actually, yeah. Clear these. We get rid of that Shadow Step the Rat. We get rid of the field contact. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. They might have should have thought about that a little. I don't know. I guess maybe they didn't have a choice, draw order and stuff, but definitely something I need to keep in mind for the mirror match as well that I have not thought about before. Oh my god. How on earth do I deal with that, idiot? Alex would be perfect, but sadly that's too expensive at the moment. I cannot Wicked Stab it.
Boys, make some
Wand
room
Thief,
by
I
the
can Brain
hearth.
Freeze it. I have to kill it with minion damage, practically. Maybe I just Alex it next turn and just do my thing this turn.
It's quiet.
I don't know. Okay, Olgr is nice at least. Big body and stuff. Oh, devolving missiles here would be insane. So insane. No devolving missiles. They're gonna heal 6 next turn. Then I just Alex it probably. I don't have a brain freeze, so this is not intriguing, and it'd be hard to. Oh! I didn't have mana. Oh, I could have attacked and done that, but I don't have mana, so this is actually fine. We didn't need to. We didn't need to. Okay, we do have discounted Alex and Tinwu now, which is pretty cool. And Shadow Step. And another Wicked Stab. Okay. Heal for 6, he's at 18, but I can play... do I have... Oh no, I don't have Alex, Tinwu, Alex... Tinwu because I'm at 9 mana this turn. Holy crap, those are good. Oh man, do I just have lethal with Wicked Stabs? No, because we're at 9 mana this turn. So next turn I can deal 24, right? I go Alex, Tinwu, play the Alex, Shadow Step the Tinwu.
Many options.
No, I can't do that. That's too much mana still. I can only play a Tinwu and an Alex. I have to double discount to deal 24, right? So we just need to kind of stay alive. We have 6 times 3 next turn. So what do I do here? Just like Alex face, maybe? Is Alex the minion and trade? Yeah, actually, I think the Alex is getting too fancy. Let's just clear this and trade and do our thing. Because we have... They're not going to heal usually. We have it next turn off the Wicked Stab, so... Just like stay alive here. I guess this is technically less healing than if I just healed my face, but... It's okay. Just make them occupied. Let them trade this in, whatever, and just kill them. Some risk here of damage output, I guess. Or healing output, I mean, but it's very minimal. Reliquary Primes would only be able to attack immediately with a broom if he had a second one, so that's not any immediate healing or anything. I guess his own Alex is a little bit of a check. I don't think about his own Alex, but it worked out. Maybe we play around his own Alex there? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Shadow Step? I don't think we need to. That's what I'm getting at. Is like, what does it net us? We just clear the minions on board, right? It's all good. Is there a reason to Shadow Step the Alex? Like, just in case, you think? I think just keep him occupied. Don't let him in that you have lethal and make him react to your board, and then you're just good to go. That's my thought, but... Like, yeah, exactly. Isn't the 8/8 better than a useless card in hand? I mean, it's not totally useless, I guess, because maybe the discounts on the Wicked Stabs would have netted a little more damage, but the 8/8 on board is just as threatening if he doesn't clear it. I don't know. It's debatable. I think it's definitely debatable. But I don't hate the 8/8 on board is what I'm getting at. We don't need it as far as we know. So why not just leave the threat? Plus, again, it's a little bit sneakier that way. Like, he's starting to think about healing Max and all this other stuff, and who knows what that opens up. He starts Alexing his own face instead of developing threats. He thinks he's safe at 18 because you've Alexed a minion instead of face. You start getting sneaky, he's like, oh, wait a minute. He set up lethal, and then he heals himself, and then you probably still don't have lethal, even with a Shadow Stepped Alex, because she's 7, your Wicked Stab, one of them's 2, your other one's 1, so you still would have only had 20, and he would have healed past that with his own Alex. So it might have just created more problems than it solved. I don't know. I mean, it's not illogical to Shadow Step the Alex, but I don't think it's necessary. Curious to hear more thoughts about that one. Would be pretty much impossible to map out which of those was technically correct, but because a lot of it just plays down to almost psychology. Yeah, 1 stab was 2 mana, so you couldn't guarantee the same amount of damage next turn. Like Alex nets you 4 damage in hand, basically. Not 8, because you lose a stab. Ooh, fancy Malfurion portrait. You never see this one. That's cool.
Feel the power of the wild world.
Watch your
Okay.
back.
I think I look for pop-off on this. Maybe not the Swindle. I think we look for power plays. Swindle didn't have that insane of... I guess the one good thing about Swindle is it can lead to more stuff to discount. The problem is right now, no coin, no easy combo activator. So how long are we sitting on this? Also against Druid, do we just tempo the Octobot? Could have used Tinwu on Alex. That doesn't keep the discount persistent across 2 turns, though. Tinwu's discount goes away. So I would have deposited a 3-2 for no discount on the Alex. Tinwu doesn't hold the discount. You got to do it same turn. I think this is safe against Druid, right?
Efficient is sufficient.
Or are you saying Tinwu and Alex the following turn after Shadow Stepping the Alex? But that's still only 16. When the Wicked Stab's dealt 18. I guess, is there a way to squeeze in a Wicked Stab on top of an Alex with a Tinwu for maybe more burst? Maybe. What were we at? 7 mana Alex, 8 mana for Tinwu, 9 mana for second Alex. You could have gotten 1 extra Wicked Stab for 22. Yeah, maybe to open up 22. It's not insane, I guess. What's the buff here? Soul the Forest? Okay, I'd rather Soul the Forest than stats, I think, right? Still pretty horrifying, I suppose.
Dysfunctional.
Guess I plunder this one. Brain freeze the... No, I need to combo. Crap. I don't have a good combo here. I don't Shadow Step right because I think I can Shadow Step Jandice. She's going to be 5 mana. I guess I could make her 4 mana technically. What if I made Jandice 4 mana here?
Dysfunctional.
I need this to die. More than I need the other ones to die. I think I'm just gonna play for the 4 mana Jandice, like as the way to win this game. So just play a Jandice next turn basically and hope that's enough to win. Counterspell is actually pretty good. Oh, they're overloaded, but still, it's pretty good. Yeah, okay. This is a weird turn. Would have preferred like an Oasis ally or something, of course, but Counterspell is still very disruptive. Now I can go Jandice Brain Freeze. Ooh, maybe I hold the Brain Freeze for the field contact, though. Just so I know that I have a play next turn. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I actually value killing these so much that I put the better dude. Okay. This is a weird game. Not what I expected as far as lines are concerned, but I feel like with the counterspell up, we're actually in a decent spot. Sort of feel like I'm in a decent spot. He knows that he can trade in to clear these, but that's great. Okay. It's not the best counterspell. I was hoping to hit like an Arbor up or something, obviously, but you know, we'll take it. I did strand my Brain Freeze again, but Swindle's really good. That's fine. If I ever Brain Freeze this Wand Thief just to draw a card. I don't think the Field Contact is usually dead here. And if it is dead, it's probably not to the stuff he wants to play. Like, Lunar Eclipse gives up... If he plays Lunar Eclipse, right, he gives up Glowflies. If he plays Arbor up, he's not killing this. Well, I guess he could Lunar Eclipse Arbor up still. Is the Brain Freeze in hand and the Wand Thief better than any other card? I don't know. Worried this dude's dead, and I'm gonna regret it, and I wish I had another card in hand, but I do also need to react to minions, so it's kind of I'm kind of torn. This is very powerful against this deck, so I'm glad that we have a Cold Neophyte. Oh, he hit the Lunar Eclipse. No. Does seem he's not developing a lot though, so this is a pretty good turn 5. Kind of need to find more value though. We are gonna be completely gassed out after this. Another Brain Freeze, okay. This is really not enough to win the game, right? I have 8 damage here, 4 here, 12. We gotta find another 14 damage somewhere here, and I don't know where to find it. That's a really expensive Fungal Fortunes, though. Just give me Kazakus here. Give me a Field Contact. Although, again, I don't have any minions to hit, so Field Contact's kind of not awesome. Maybe Swindle. I can just freeze my minion. Tinwu on the Colt Neophyte is a play. That happened right as I saw it. I guess it's the best play. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's debatable, right? Like maybe the Wand Thief's better, but it just disrupts their entire game plan. Wand Thief gets me more value is the thing. What do you guys like better? I'll have 9, 10 damage on board. They'll be at 19. I actually think Neophyte's better. I think it's better. Because you don't... The Wand Thief could just get you something completely utter awful. Like, you don't know. This messes up their everything. Their entire deck is weak to Neophyte. The Wand Thief could give me 3 garbage reactive cards that I don't need. Like, yeah, if it was going to give me, you know, Arcane Intellect or something, sure, I would have liked Wand Thief better, but you just don't know. I feel like this gives me... just really shuts them down. And I have almost enough damage now to get a lethal, too, assuming this all kind of sticks a little bit, which it feels like it sort of should. That was discounted to regular 2 still from the... Oh, I think he thought he was going to Arbor up, but he forgot he was rocking a Nature Studies discount. Is that what just happened? Because now Arbor up 6. He can't play Arbor up. That looked like a normal cost card because of Nature Studies. He's just going to go Gibberling Lightning Bloom. Oh, double Lightning Bloom does get him an Arbor up now. That's pretty good. Not that good, though, because I have double Brain Freeze. I can just kind of go face and Brain Freeze a couple and maybe set up to win. And he's overloaded so hard this next turn. Like, Plunderer is fine, too. We can kick off the combo like this. My wait 2 turns, like, yeah, sure, it's technically more damage, but I think I'm setting up to win right now, right?
Give me that. Look what I
Oh my god.
Here we go.
So he overloaded for 4. There's really not a lot of risk at leaving up the man crick, right? Or, I mean, leaving up the 3/2. Is there any risk? Do I just push this so that my breakpoints are a little better? I only need 1 3-attack minion to live next turn. I think so. I don't know. It's same difference, right? It hits a 3/2, whatever. Man crick's more likely to live. Because it's really just like lunar eclipses that are instantly reactive in this stack. So, yeah, cool. Wow, that was actually a pretty nice game. We took a really different line than I'm used to and still managed to eke it out. Okay, starting to feel a little bit better about this deck, I gotta say. And I unfortunately kind of gotta go, but we'll be back tomorrow for more. I gotta go do book Kurtrus. I gotta go do it off stream. I don't want to do it on stream. I know some of you might like to watch that, but it's 1,000 times easier to edit if I go stop the stream right now and go record it, because I don't have to talk to chat, and like it's just I also like to take a break if I need to go grab some food or whatever. So I'm just gonna go do that off stream real quick so I can get that up tonight. I actually think we'll keep playing this deck a little bit. We ended up winning like 3 or 4 in a row there at the end, or no, I guess 4 out of 5. Got off to a rough start, but then won 4 out of 5. Did we beat that priest that I DC'd at the beginning? My data's wrong. Did we end up winning that game? The game I DC'd against that very first priest? My HS replay doesn't have that track. Can you guys remember? Citrix, by the way, thanks for the 2-year and 1-month sub. Oh my god, dude. Your latest thumbnails were very nice. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, here's the latest if anyone hasn't seen it. It's Indie Regis. It's honestly so much fun making these. I love trying to get the Photoshop just right and the coloring just right, like the color grading and stuff. Getting the pose of my face just right and all that stuff. It's pretty fun. They're really enjoyable to make. It was a loss. Oh, okay. I didn't remember. Oh, that's right. The Elusia. Yeah. Was that game? Okay. Sure it wasn't the next game? We played 2 straight priests. No, guys, that wasn't the Elusia game. The next game was the Elusia game. They were 2 different games. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. That's just... Never mind. It's split across 2 games and Aces for the bit. It was the same game. Never mind. Scratch that. You guys are right. If I try my hand at fighting games, I'm really bad at fighting games, Jolly Roger. So bad. I haven't played one in forever. I mean, I like button mashing and stuff. It's always fun. I really like 2D artwork games in particular, so like Street Fighters and old Guilty Gears and stuff. I love the art style, like the comic book art style. It's beautiful. So 2D fighters have always had a artistic place in my heart, but mechanically, game-wise, I'm awful. Just absolutely the worst. So it's really tough. Good to see you, everybody, though, for hanging out today. Thank you much. We're gonna drop a raid real quick before I go. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about nerfs and stuff. I guess nerfs are getting announced. I think they said tomorrow, not hitting the game tomorrow, but getting announced tomorrow. So we'll probably hop back in for that tomorrow. Talk about those, play some more, be back Thursday, etc., so on and so forth. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll keep this climb rolling, try new decks. This one's actually pretty fun. I think we'll keep playing this one as long as we climb some. I like it. So love you all a ton. Enjoy the raid. Thanks for hanging out today. Thanks to the subs, bits, follows, kind words, all that great stuff. Be safe out there. Have fun. Thanks for watching. And until next time, game on.